Hi, how you doing? It's Friday once again. The time, I say this nearly every week. The time just whizzes by, and then I wake up one morning and go, oh shit, I've got to pick a mod to do on Doom Mod Madness Live again. And so this week, I was looking through my list, going, you know what? I'm just not feeling going over any old ground. I really wish I could just pick something new, but I'm always torn. You know, if I play something new, does that mean I'm not going to be able to do a Doom Mod Madness on? And then I thought, fuck it, I'm going to do something anyway. So here's Midgard Outlaw. Hopefully, it will do nicely. And Quick Doom Newcomer, I just noticed that you said, although it's great the mod has Manhunt music, it's possible that it's copyrighted. Manhunt? Game or film? I don't know what Manhunt is. Is it Manhunter? What? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. This is the sequel to Project Einherjar. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, Major Foley. I think it's Einherjar. Einherjar. That's my way of saying it. Anyway, let me just jimmy around a few of the volumes here, because otherwise I won't be able to hear shit. Actually, you know what I should do? Just so I can hear the doots, the glorious doots, with Alejandro Retro subscribing to Prime. Thank you very much, by the way. I'm going to just dick around with a little bit of my sound settings here, because this has been bugging me for a while. I'm going to dip these way down. This way, I can hear the dudes. And you'll be able to also hear the gameplay. At a little bit more of a reasonable level. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's just dip it a little bit more. Yeah, that'll do. Now the dooting will be good, and Doom Marine 12 months tier 1 sub. I figured this was gonna happen. You know, I was trying to get a soundboard going, but I've messed up my settings, so I'm gonna have to go to the YouTube video again, but thank you! Thank you! Invisible Party Blow. There you go. Doom Marine, thank you very much for your continued service in the Doom Brigade. It has been an honor and a privilege. An honor and a privilege! Oh, those are some loud party blowers. Dip that volume a little bit. It's good. It's good. I'll stop them now. It's good. Why not make all the music and sounds in Doom nothing but doots? Text to doot. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. Anyway, Quick Doom Newcomb, he was talking about the game as the mod author used the music. Oh, the Manhunt game. A lot of the songs are copyrighted. Ah, shit. Well, that's gonna suck. I'm not really sure what to do about that, really. Really not sure what to do about that. I mean, to be honest, lately, YouTube has been on my backside when it comes to, the live streams. The most recent one, it really hates anything with the word brutal in it for some reason. I had a manual copyright check. Not a copyright check, actually. It was a manual review. Someone physically looked over all 4 hours of that video that I did, uploaded. And went, nah, we're not gonna give you ads for that, by the way. I'm like, fine. Well, I did say the C word a few times during that video, so, you know, I can't really, worry too much about it, if I'm gonna be honest. Gunfire's a little loud. I'm just gonna dip it a little bit more. Actually, I'm dipping the wrong friggin' audio thing. Welcome to the technical stream, where I just spend most of my time dicking around with the sound settings. The trouble with this thing is, this is the only real good way to do it. This is the only real good way to do it. Ah, that's more reasonable. That's more reasonable. Back up to the 20 decibels. This is the technical aspect that you're all missing out on if you don't stream, by the way. So, but yes, I used the Call of Duty word. They really don't like that, apparently. They really don't like that. And so the new hat, yeah, I got this from the New Blood fellas. And I've run out of my bullets already. Where's my pistol? Did I use all of my pistol? No, I didn't. You know, I think I'm gonna have to restart this. Doing terribly already. I haven't even started drinking yet. Big Doom, you can put on some IDKFA or some Thunder Force 4. You know what, I'll play through this first level first. And if anything gets a little too obvious to my ears, I'll do something about it. I'll do something about it. Apologies if you like dags. Soz about that. So, this is a mod that is based on a book, I believe. Winter Agent Juno, or The Adventures of Winter Agent Juno. You may have seen some of this before in the form of Project Einherjar, which was the first set of levels mod, the first mod based around that book and stuff. I'm doing a terrible job of describing it, but this is the sequel. This is the sequel, and I recall quite enjoying the world that had been created. I'm just gonna kick it to death, and yeah. We're gonna give this a whirl. I'm trying to remember if the same author is responsible for Strange Eons. I'm getting the feeling that that is the case. And Alejandro, you just wanted to say you really enjoy my Doom Mob Madness videos. Great, thanks. You're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm just happy that people enjoy them. What keeps me going, really is. It's a nice feeling. A nice feeling. So did I mention about my hat before I change tack all over again, because I'm really easily distracted? Basically, I bought this from New Blood, the developers that are currently making Dusk. Actually, no, they're not. They're not the developers? They might be the developers. I don't know. I'm confused. And they've got merch, so I bought it because I like them, and they're good. And Dutchy Gamer, thank you for resubbing the second month in a row. The dudes are coming through nice and clear now. The dudes are coming through good. I feel like I've needed to rebalance the audio for quite a long while on this stream, but hopefully this should work out a bit better. Now, if there's one thing that I do find a little annoying about this opening level, is you've got a few guys with these long-range, like, railgun type things. That's the little red thing you can see coming across, and you can't see them, but they can land a friggin' dead-eye shot on you if you stand still for too long. So I'm guessing that's very much intentional. And these Broomhilda-looking lasses are very, very damage dealing. Anyway, should be able to get back up the dam and open up that room. Carry on. I am mentally keeping a tally of how many people ask about my hat from this point onwards, by the way. And Mecha Girl Sachko. Doots. It's very appropriate dooting. Top tier dooting. Major Foley for the first level, pretty intense. I recall just, you know, falling flat on my friggin' face playing this the first time round. I was like, oh man, I'm probably gonna have to take some serious time out to give this particular mod a go, because it's an investment. I don't know if you noticed on the new game screen, there's going to be like 3 episodes. It's not fully complete yet, as far as I can tell. But this is a pretty fully featured TC. So if you're in the mood for a big ol'... Oh shit. Speaking of dying quickly. If you're in the mood for a big ol' extended campaign, this is certainly going to be up your alley. Try not to get shot and get some health while I'm at it. There we go. There we go. So yeah, it doesn't go gently. This is not a mod that goes gently to begin with. It is a mod that says, hey, nice pool of health you got going there. It'd be pity if something happened to it, like, I don't know, repeated gunfire. Big Doom, you can see the railgun guys and shoot them down. I was just talking about the visibility. You can probably see them. You just can't see them very well. You gotta really, really squint, is what I'm saying. I'm sure is intentional. I'd rather just not get shot, you know. Pro tip, don't get shot. Very good tip. Refoil, isn't this the post-apocalyptic world where men are scarce? Yes! Apparently so. Apparently so. Post-apocalypse, where the strong, independent women who don't need no men are now mostly in charge. I think. I haven't read the story. I feel kind of bad about that. Oh shit, I forgot about that enemy. Should probably give it a read at some point. Oh, that's good. I remember giving this a test earlier this week. Forgot about those guys. And Yeah, this section was kicking my ass. It was tough to get into. Tough to get into. It does even out. It does even out. And I seriously thought that was another guy. So, another aspect of this that I completely forgot to remember is that you do need to equip the hazard suit. It doesn't just automatically activate. And if you go in this freezing water, it does actually just start killing you. So, you know, that's not good. Always remember to actually put on your hazard suit before you get in the freezing water. Pro tip. Pro tip. Alejandro, have I tried the multiplayer mod Icon of Party? It was fairly popular in Skulltag 6 or 7 years ago, mixed between Doom and WarioWare. That sounds like a lot of fun. I've not tried it, though. It's tricky these days to get, good multiplayer thing going. Oh, apologies if I miss a few things, but tricky to keep up when I do a Doom Mod Madness. What have I got here? What is this weapon? Does it do the killy? Does it do the killy good? That's all I want to know. Anyway, we're through the first one. Ooh, through the first weapon? We're through the first level. Again, I have to say, I have not started drinking yet. Rare foil for a rare gender in this world's universe. Sure, William and Mo said gender down. I'm sure they're just vat-growing dudes left, right, and center. Commander Dawn wasted no time. Within an hour of getting Juno's report that Drogo had escaped, Khal Drogo? She was picking her up in a personal helicopter. Dawn didn't blame Juno for the incident and took her to a government safe house to cool off, assuring her that her part in the affair was over and that she could relax until her flight home. Juno couldn't rest though. Not with her weapons gone, not with the house being so isolated from the city, not with the past hour of unnatural quiet, broken by stealthy footsteps in the hall. Dawn's safe house was a death trap. I really wish I had my soundboard set up right now so I could do the dun dun dun! It just feels like it needs to be punctuated with that kind of sound effect. Anyway, welcome to MTV Cribs. This is my house. This is my bed. It looks a little uncomfortable. There's no pillows. That's because they're in the wash. You'll also notice I've got a really nice view outside the balcony. And apparently a bloodthirsty death dealer on the balcony as well. Excuse me while I clean my house. I should bind the mouse wheel for inventory. I do occasionally set that up, but because I swap between a lot of different games, I find binding the mouse wheel gets a little troublesome to keep doing. I'll show you what I mean in a bit, because I have a very specific way of doing it. Because my mouse is a special mouse. Is good mouse. It's a mouse that has a left and right clicker on the mouse wheel, so I usually use that for my inventory. If I get a goddamn moment to myself in this house of sin, I will do some of that binding. So I usually, if I can find the inventory stuff. Oh no, I've already got it set up. So mouse wheel left, mouse wheel right. One of those words. I don't actually have anything in my inventory right now, so it doesn't really matter. I just remembered that I still have it set up. Hey! So this is movie music that is currently playing in this level. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. It's a good job I've been talking over most of it, but, you know, it would always be nice. It would always be nice, you know, if there was an alternative soundtrack. If that would be included, that would be tip top. I'm trying to figure out what to play over the top of it. I've only got SoundCloud on in the background here. I don't know what I can really use. So let's see if I can get some Genesis Contra going. I have no idea if I can find any music. I didn't actually plan for this. I'm not finding crap. I'm not finding crap. So you know what? You're just gonna have to deal with my high-pitched grating voice. I hope you can deal with that. I hope either that or I can just put the music real low. Real low, like 10 points on the thing. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it. And if it ends up getting struck, so be it. But to be honest, Twitch is nowhere near as trigger happy as YouTube when it comes to that stuff. YouTube is real on the friggin' ball with that, but When it comes to Twitch, it's usually okay. So if it's okay on Twitch, I'm just gonna have to say, you know what, folks, if you want to watch the archive, you're just gonna have to come over here. And I'll save it as an archive video. I should do that more often, to be honest. I haven't been earmarking my old Doom Mod Madnesses on Twitch as saved. I've got to get into the habit. I'm looking for the red door. Ooh, saved by the Doots. Darkstar, 7 months, tier 2 sub. Good grief. 7 months. You've loved being in this community that long. Everyone is fucking awesome. Damn right they are. Damn right they are. Thank you for remaining in the Doom Brigade. Alright, where's this door? I'm trying to remember where this goddamn door is. I need a yellow card. I ain't got a yellow card. I need a yellow card, still don't have a yellow card. There it was. So yeah, first thing that probably occurs to me is I wouldn't mind some, like, outline. You know, just to help me. Just to help me along. I don't want to have to door hump. Don't want to have to door hump too much. Now, I'm pretty sure these windows open as soon as I grab that card, so I'm gonna have to be very, very careful. There we go. If I'm not mistaken as well, some of the voice clips from this are from a French cartoon. You'll hear some enemies going, "Al attack!" And I'm like, I'm sure that was a freaking cartoon that I saw when I was living in France of a morning. The daytime TV. I had nothing better to watch. Oh shit. With those railgun dudes again. I've got myself a yellow card so I can get into the yellow rooms. I just need to remember where the yellow doors are. That was... no, the downstairs. Downstairs. I think. This one? It was not. Sova, you was excited. Oh shit, I was looking away. Sova, you was excited the author would make a Doom mod for promoting his writing, because that's really cool, but now you got the nagging worry that the books are rubbish. Nah, you should read them before you judge. You should read them before you judge. I say, I can't judge because I've not read them. There's an old saying, you know, learn about your enemies so you can lie about them better. Not to say that the author of the books is an enemy, quite the opposite. He's a nice chap. Or chapette. I've never really checked. Right. Quick saving that. Ah, okay. But yeah, if I remember correctly, the one of the bugbears I did have with Project Einherjar was a lot of hit scan. A lot of hit scan enemies. But, you know, it's built that way, it's built that way. It is what it is. I now have access to the room. And those are the dudes with the railguns. How about... actually, is there anything in here? Oh shit, not those enemies. Not with this level of health! Like, no, 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 no. Anything but those enemies when I'm that low on health. Anything but those enemies. But yeah, I typically find that when I'm playing primarily hit-based enemy, hit-scan-based enemy game, I have a pretty bad time. Just when it comes to health management. Because a lot of the time you can't really do anything about it. It's kind of like luck. Mecha Girl, the Doom Mod Madness live this week. The week after next has to be Guncaster version 3. It's coming out in 10 days. What's the week after next? Let me just double check my calendar. So it was next weekend, which is next Friday is 22nd. The weekend after that is the 29th. Is my birthday, I'll have you know. I haven't quite decided that far ahead what I'm doing yet. But it sounds like it might be a good time to return to some stuff. Okay. So, hopefully, I can do a little bit of scavenging. Jump. Oh, no, jumping is allowed. Good to know. Quick save that. How about no? No more damage, please. Hey, they're very eager with that quick side strafing. But now I've got mega armor, so it should be a little bit easier to deal with the big gals. Big beefy gals at the back. Wait. I haven't got the blue key. Get myself the blue key. Otherwise, I'll just be blue balling myself. There it is. Johnny Doom, why is the stream retro and not Doom? Reminds me of Wolfenstein, to be honest. Trennis. It is very Wolfenstein based. The reason why I put it on Metro is just visibility wise, just to see if there's any difference. Just to cast a bit of a wider net on Twitch, I guess, because as much as I'd like it, some people don't follow the Doom 2 category all often. But a lot of people follow the retro category for various reasons. Oh shit! Why did he have to? I just heard his radio chatter going. Don't you. Oh, she had to land a shot, didn't she? She had to land a shot. The plan only works if she doesn't land any shots on me. There we go. We should probably quick save, actually, to ensure that victory. That railgun, though, Foley. That railgun, though. It is pretty powerful. I'm doing the same thing I forgot to do last time, aren't I? Getting to get the blue key. Like Groundhog Day. Only I'm not learning. I'm not learning from my mistakes. Who's shooting me? Is it... I'll bet you it's one of the railgun guys from outside. It's always the railgun guys. Always the railgun guys. When you least expect it. If there's like an open window and they are 5 miles away, the railgun guy will just get you. Get you in the face. Johnny Doom is wondering why this is so female-based. It's based on the plot, yeah. So it's based on a series of books. Based on the character Winter Agent Juno, who's the protagonist of this, I believe. And, yeah. Some apocalyptic event. Male population didn't do so well. Dudes are apparently a bit of a rare commodity now. There you go. And I'm killing them. I'm killing several dudes. Or they could be really butch ladies. Who knows? You don't want to... You don't want to assume gender. I keep pre-firing, thinking the big gals are going to be in here, but they're there. This is why I needed the overhealth. Not the overhealth. The mega armor. Uber up. But we made it. We're good. I don't know what she's saying. But it sounds angry in my head. So I think that's the exit now. So those are the dudes that were sniping me. And those two over there as well. So if you're in an open window over that side, they will just get you. They'll get you good. I'm just leaving. Screw it. I'm just leaving. Erinus, have I played Lisa? No, I have heard very much about Lisa. I've heard a lot about Lisa. I think I'll have to be in the right mood. The right mood to play it. Juno hitched a passing freight rover and headed back into St. Valley. Soon passing a long line of military police vehicles going the opposite way was a ruined safe house. 10 minutes in the capital was all it took to realize the whole city was looking for her. Suddenly she was on every television, labeled a terrorist and a traitor for helping Drogo escape. Juno's only hope was now to reach the Midgard embassy 15 blocks away, assuming Commander Dawn hadn't yet turned the whole world against her. Alright. Still got bugger all health, which is good. Mecha Girl, you think that most of the enemies are indeed very butch ladies. You've seen the word like matron in the names of the enemies that have killed me. Ah. It's just when the audio clip is like a dude death sound, it gets a little confusing. What's that fancy phrase that really pretentious game journalists use all the time? Ludonarrative dissonance, that's the one. Where the actions in the game don't match up with the plot. Yeah. Where they're at odds with each other. That's your word of that's your phrase of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Ludonarrative dissonance. Right up there with non-Euclidean level design. Yeah, is that another railgun dude? So yeah, very Wolfendoom styled. Very much so. Aw, man, this is a Tangerine Dream song in this as well. Ah, damn it. So any prospective total conversion makers out there, especially if you want me to ever, you know, get around to doing this, giving you the Doom Mod Madness live treatment, please, for my sake, try to get some non-copyright stuff, preferably not used by movies. Pre-existing artists. Get someone to do like an 8-bit cover of it or something like that. It's tricky though. I know the problem. You've got a particular tone, you got a particular kind of mood that you want to convey with the soundtrack of a level. And this one track from a movie. Perfect. Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it. All of you watching right now have the honor of watching a stream that hasn't currently had some of its stuff muted. Because that's what generally happens afterwards. I need a yellow card. Why are all the bad guys French? Insane. All the bad dudes are speaking French. Alright. Now before I jump out the window, I'm going to do a little bit of snooping. Because I need some stuff. Preferably more ammo. And also more health. There we go. If you want a secret map, type in the console change map 60. I will. You'll have to remind me that's at some point. I'll probably reserve that for when I get a little lost. You prefer to call ludonarrative dissonance gameplay story segregation? Or unless you were referring to something else. Anyway. D20 Dice, hello. How you doing? And Major Foley, you're downloading the mod now? You're gonna try it tomorrow? It's definitely worth giving a whirl. If you haven't already, give Project Einhia a try. Oh god, why did it have to be one of those? Why did it have to be one of those? At least I got more armor, but I'm not after armor, I'm after health, damn it. This is the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I wanted more health, not less. Where am I being shot from? Who's doing the shooty? Okay. Jump through here. Apparently bushes are impassable. Okay. Message received. Bushes, no go. No go area. Red card. Okay. Good to know. Alejandro, probably I mentioned already ad nauseum, but which source port do I use? Always GZ Doom. If I'm not using GZ Doom, I usually go to Great Effort to mention it. If anyone else is planning on playing the same thing, but hi. Just like it's like a friggin' cardboard cutout at the end of the bed. I just noticed that now. I was like, what? Okay. Anyway. I need to jump through a perfectly good window. Like this one. There we go. Another window to jump out of, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Not going to do it just yet. Do a little bit of exploration. Because I get the sneaking suspicion that there's some useful shit up here I managed to miss earlier. That's the red key card. I don't remember which door used it earlier, and I don't think I'm going to be jumping back up to that anytime soon. Oh, wait, no, I can go back through this way. Was this the start of the game? I think it was. I think it was, so I should be able to go back to the med station. Pretty sure that was what was hidden behind the red keycard door. It's this way, yeah. Peter Lane, how you doing? It's hell on earth, baby. What, did you see the Doom Eternal? Doom Eternal trailer? Doom guy in his classic armor. Well, not the Praetor suit. Don't know if it was going to be classic armor. I reckon Mr. Samuel Deep Voice Hayden himself may have managed to find a way to get a Doom guy out of his Praetor suit. And so that will be the hook for you to reacquire your amazing demon smashing abilities. I gotta love, like, because clearly they were originally, like, dude scientists, and the edit is, let's put a bit of lipstick on them and give them lady voices. That works. That's good. Good job. Anyway, I'm at a reasonably good position now, so I can get rocking and rolling. Secret level is access from the next level. Quick, you can. Cool. Anyway. Arenis, you hope that monster traps from classics make it a turn? Monster closets. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen in this room that has a really useful looking weapon in it. I wonder, if I pick it up, will all of the walls fall down and will there be, at minimum, okay, there will be at minimum 5 Revenants and 1 Archvile. Because they're bringing them back! They're bringing the Archvile back! Why? I don't know. Probably just to annoy me and Joel. We're both very vocal with our dislike of goddamn Archviles. I gotta love some of the VO stuff. The voiceover stuff is pretty good. The thing about some of the soldiers is they sound like California Valley girls. It just sounds really weird. Insert coin. Thank you very much for the follow. Quick save before I go any further here. Or not. You know, I think I actually screwed up in this level the first time I played it, because now I've got the blue keycard, which is something I was desperately hunting for. Because this level was as far as I got when I tested it out earlier this week, I think. It's not for that one. So I did the jump through the windows, did the jumpy thing, and then I jumped out this one because it just looked like the next place to go. And I'm not sure how to get back from this section without a keycard. So I'm gonna just test this out. Thought that was a dude for a second. It was just a fan. We also got laser jetpack dudes. Because why not? And they apparently just don't feel like dying. There we go. There we go. So. We got stuck right around here because that does something. Oh, it opens that. I think I completely missed that. I was a little transfixed on getting through the big door, which I'm pretty sure required a keycard. Your mother. There's always emergency no clip. Nah, I just chalk it up to me being an idiot when I was playing it the first time. It's really easy to miss certain details when you do an initial playthrough of certain things. You're just like, why can't I find my way out? Because I'm just not seeing it. I'm willfully ignoring it. Actually, wait. I retract that. Oh, no. So, can I jump? Yes, I can, but not high enough. Can I open anything else here? Oh, that's a very well... I'd suggest making that a little bit more obvious. Making that stand out just a little bit more. Because up until now, I have never once considered pulling that. I wouldn't have assumed that was a switch at all up until now. So, yikes. But at least I'm making progress now. We're learning. It's a learning experience. Cameron, you finally caught the stream. Glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Star, this is why when playing through Epic 2, you had to use YouTube to find certain ways through maps. Oh, shit. Yeah. Sometimes it's tricky. This shotgun is objectively better than the shotgun I was using in Stalker Clear Sky yesterday. Oh my god, I ended up rage quitting out of that game. I was done. I was done. Too much bull. Too much bull in too short a space of time. And Hoovy, thank you very much for following. Valida, you find it funny that Doom Eternal was announced when it was because not a day before you was playing Death Foretold. The Eternal Doom 3 map set. Ah. Maybe that's why they didn't call it Eternal Doom. They called it Doom Eternal. Maybe they were aware of the mod? I don't know. I don't know. Ain't got a clue. Anyway, where's the way out? How do I get out of this gosh darn city? So flip the switch. It did the thing. Pretty sure it was that thing. There's also enemies that came down from this way, which means there may... Ah, another open door. Ammunition. I can use that just to top up my health. There you go. There you go. That's another thing I completely walked past earlier and didn't consider it. I just had no reason to press use on it. So this must mean... Ah, okay. Now it's making sense. Now the structure's starting to come together a little bit better in my head. It's a little... What were you doing sifting through garbage? Are conditions that rough? Good grief. It was that brief flash of recognition. That's a tank. That's a tank. That's a tank. What a lovely day. What a lovely day. Press F1 for briefing. Oh, I wasn't looking at that. We captured the escaped warlord Drogo and put an end to his war profiteering. Cool. I figured as much. I knew it all along. Knew it all along. Magus, this mod looks cool. It's the level layout is a little unusual in terms of getting my head around it, but I see what's going on. I think it's just the stylistic choices mean that I don't have that little visual shorthand that you get with any other kind of mod where you're like, oh, that looks like a switch. This must mean I can flip it. But because they're using their own assets here, it's like I have to learn what a switch is all over it. I think I mentioned this point. At some point. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the video that I'm doing this week for Doom Mod Madness, or whether it's something else. Big Doom Nukem, when I edit the stream, overlap the music a bit with something copyright free. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that without being able to separate out the audio tracks, Quake Doom Nukem. It's all, unfortunately, intertwined in one uneditable mass. I'd have to have a really, really fancy and expensive audio mixing setup to do that. And I've only got so much time in the day, unfortunately. I can only imagine trying to re-edit a 3.5-hour stream and then rendering it. Ugh. Takes me back to when I had a really shit PC and I didn't have any good internet speed, so I was stuck trying to they home in on me, don't they? They home in on me. Alright, let's just get rid of that guy. Get whatever this is. I picked up a rocket, but I got no rocket launcher. But I do have some mines. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed the rocket launcher. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, fighting a tank with a pistol is not good. Is not good. Major Foley, believe it or not, Bagel, the assault rifle is extremely powerful. You prefer it over the grenade launcher. Oh, and this. I got the rocket launcher in the first mission. Oh, I don't have it now. Lot 5. I'm hitting 5. Weapons ain't carrying. It's very rapid fire for a tank. I have to agree with you. I really do. Okay. So, if I just run away real quick. Yeah, that works. Let's just ignore our problems. Let it be said that running away from your problems occasionally does work. Thinking this might be the way it's meant to be approached, because, oh, there's a tank. Well, I'm avoiding everyone. You can all die in a hail of fiery death. While I'm not looking. Box of rockets. I've got boxes of rockets. Boxes of rockets, boxes of rockets. But I ain't got no rocket launcher. That's a shame. Oh no! Oh no! This deal's getting worse all the time. There was one room with 2 white guards. I'm gonna have to do some backtracking then, aren't I? There was one room with 2 white guards that I apparently missed that had a rocket launcher in it. I ain't seen no rocket launcher. I ain't seen no rocket launcher. You seen the rocket launcher? No. Cover yourself up. Right. Well, yeah, when you say 2 white guards, it's very wide-ranging. Very wide-ranging number of places, considering there's a few of them. Captain Lagbeard, make the ultimate skill shot. Shoot the tank shell while it's in the barrel to explode the tank. That just reminds me of Saving Private Ryan when Tom Hanks is just firing his pistol at a tank, and he just gets to, like, the last bullet or something, and the tank explodes, and he's like... It turns out it was a bomber flying overhead. Oh, hey, health. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. And King Cole, thank you very much for the follow. You know what it was? I must have loaded a save, or I must have done something that meant that I didn't get this. Though this actually seems different. This seems like a different weapon. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I want to fire it yet. Yeah, it's a rocket launcher. It's a rocket launcher. Oh, come on. Why do those little railgun asshats have to piss on my parade every time? Stand still too long. Railgun to the face. That's a paddling. Look at me a little funny. That's a paddling. Play Ultima Ascension. That's a paladin. Just wondering how many rockets it takes. A not insignificant amount. So, oh, geez, what? I thought they were caltrops for a second there. I was thinking if I walked over them, they'd kill me. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking maybe save some of my rockets for another situation. Gotta hate wide open areas and hit scan enemies though. Really is the bane. The bane of my Doom playing existence. Hit scan enemies in a really big wide open area. More rockets. Quick cheeky save. And then let's open up the barracks or whatever it is. And try not to die. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. It doesn't help that the helicopters are all rocket equipped as well. Ain't no party like a low HP party, because a low HP party don't stop until you're dead. Usually what happens. That's usually what happens. Maybe I gotta be sneaky cheeky breaky. I gotta use all this wide open space. Ah, not that. What the? Getting a little piss takey. Getting a little piss takey this section. Slip right through there, like slipping into the DMs. Oh, health. Where have you been all my life? Shit. In your base, stealing your rockets. Is it because there's a gunner on top as well that I'm taking some hits? Or is it just the splash damage? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Gonna take a few tries, this one. Really is. Aussie Dan, how's everyone today? You're here because you're feeling under the weather and have chosen not to go to work. A fine way to spend it. Damn it! But for me, this level is becoming a bit of a fecker. Dark Metal, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you. Sons of bitches must die. Oh, come on. It's these homing missiles. I'm not used to them. I'm used to them coming out of Revenants. I'm not used to them coming out of tanks. Or out of, tanks. Helicopters. Did I say tanks twice? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. No one will ever know. Apart from all of you watching. Eh! Right. No, you know what it is? I keep stepping on, flames. I keep stepping on flames. Oh no, no. I don't know how I got out of that situation. Let's just take the party outside. And then die on I was Ragnaroked by something. I'm having some really inexplicable deaths. It's really confusing me. Was blasted by a purger, so that was that death. Oh, fighting these helicopters is a pain. It feels like such a waste of rockets. You can't shoot them too quick. Otherwise, you'll get some splash damage to the face. Ooh. King Kelbot of the tanks, crossed with Cybers and Revenants. It feels that way. Feels that way. Nauseated Dan, if you had a desk job, you would go, but since your job requires a lot of moving around. With manual labor, yeah, you don't want to be doing that while ill. You don't want to be doing that. Anything involving heavy machinery and that kind of stuff. Why, if I ever, did a warehouse job or anything like that, and I had a heavy hay fever and was taking meds, I probably wouldn't be able to do heavy operation or heavy lifting because the meds I got for my hay fever make me drowsy. I have the potential to, at the very least. I love how the most that's pretty much how the most effective hay fever medication works. You can't have allergies if you're not conscious. If you're unconscious, you're A-okay. Please blow up. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Ooh, doggy. Why do they have to be in a pile of fire? It's already a tricky encounter. It does not need extra layers of tricky dickiness. Just saying. I'm already fighting 2 tanks. So basically, I'm gonna have to stand around with my thumb up my friggin' nose. Because I gotta wait for the fire to die down before I can have them sweet, sweet rockets. And then there's this other direction, which also becomes a flame. The song's too loud, Quake Doom Nukem. I don't care anymore. I really don't care. If this gets a copyright mute or whatever, I don't care. It's too much effort these days. Covering your own ass is just a pain. If this section is muted, so be it. Now it blows up. Why wasn't that happening earlier? Is it because the tank behind it was dealing damage? I think that might be the case. There we go. It's like a freaking scattershot tank. The rockets go everywhere. Can I get around that? Little bit of damage, but it's necessary for the health. Right, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Quick save. First try! First try. I'm just that good. Age Foley, after watching me attempt this, you think you could go insane doing this on the hardest difficulty? Yep. Yep. Oh, switch. Hey, end of the level. End of the level. Now we're finally at the Midgardian Embassy. You know what I'm gonna do, though? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get myself some drink. Tanks! The goddamn Norman army was after. And it seemed that even the embassy walls would be insufficient armor against them. Even as Juno entered the building, you could hear Commander Dawn's voice fill the halls from countless television sets. Colonel Drogo has been apprehended. Is no longer a threat. However, his accomplice, Radcliffe, is still at large. She was last seen heading to the Midgard Embassy. Do not give this woman asylum. She has already killed several dozen Norman military, the police, and civilians. All officers are authorized to shoot this outlaw on sight. Repeat, shoot on sight. What a bitch. What a capital B bitch. Yeah, the funny thing is, It's the Jack Bauer problem. I'm gonna try and equate this to 24. So I love 24. It's a great series. But after, how many seasons? You get to the point where you wonder why anyone ever doubts Jack Bauer anymore. He has saved the day so many times over that by the time the next convoluted terrorist plot happens, you're just like, Jack Bauer, he's cool. Just let him do his thing. Don't try and take him out. Don't try and arrest him or make him a fugitive on the run. He's the one guy that can sort all of our shit because he is the embodiment of fucking America when it comes to kicking down doors and apprehending terrorists and sometimes preventing nukes from going off. In 24, I think over the course of all of the series of 24, there's something like 3 nuclear bombs go off. It's ridiculous. I love it. It's great. And Bill Mear, thank you very much for the follow. Technically speaking, since I'm doing it in one sitting, it does count as first try getting past that enemy. Well, I can claim that. I can claim that as my own. Anyway, I'm going to do a very, very short break and heed the call of nature. And, get my drank on. So I will be back very soon. See you shortly. Yoki. How's everyone doing? King Carl, does anyone know some good WODs to play with Russian overkill? Slaughter Maps was the suggestion. Yes. Slaughterfest 2012, Chillax. Sunder you may enjoy as well. Are we talking about enemy WODs? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Bagel of Glaze, you gotta take that out of context. Me talking about 24? Love and nukes going off in populated areas? I can't even remember what I was talking about. I'm just coasting on just the adrenaline of the moment. But yeah, I think my point was comparing this character to Jack Bauer. It's like they've done, you know, a lot of good at this point. Why would they doubt that she ain't up to shit? Because conspiracy, clearly. Clearly that is the end. Okie dokie. Let's kill everyone in the building because we're the good guy. The good gal, even. You know, as a good gal, she didn't do nothing. These people were just here for the job. They've got families. That's some... It's just some dudes. Just some dudes going about their day. And here I am just shooting the place up. A Thane. I thought that said a tank shot me, because that sounded like a rocket. I think it was a large dude with a beard. My evil clone. So, this weapon is apparently called a Shit Creek Scattergun. Used by embassy operatives everywhere. The voice clips do get a bit much sometimes. Captain Blackbeard, if I kill everyone, no one can claim that I did anything. True that, true that. It's a stealth mission. If there's no witnesses, you went there. King Carl, was that Sean Connery? That, oh, the big dude with the beard? It depends how he talks, doesn't it? It's a dead giveaway, because Sean Connery can never do anything other than his normal voice. I'm not Spanish, I'm Egyptian. I am doing a terrible job at this level. Just kill me and start it over again. Let's see. I think I've got completely the wrong weapon. Yes. So the annoying thing about those guards is that I'm pretty sure they fire like darts. Or at least something's firing darts at me, which does deplete your health ever so slightly. And they're a little tricky to see until they're nearly right on you. And these guys, just screw it. They're gonna call me the bad guy, I might as well start acting like the bad guy. So Sean Connery's after us. He got drunk again. He found his... oh wait, no, he's dead. Never mind. I didn't expect him to die that quick. I thought he was gonna be... I thought he was gonna be a little bit more robust. Have a little bit more junk in that trunk. Fair enough. Fair enough. Half of these people are just visiting. They're just here to file some paperwork. I need a blue card to get through there. Okay, okay, that makes sense. This is fine. Who? Whomst? Yes, squad, quiet down with the loudest voice clip. You're not alerting me at all to your presence. I've still not found any keycards. Yet. Not yet. Bloodgood, can't wait for the Eons of Death stream thingy. Eons of Death is always fun. It is the one I'm thinking of, right? Just everything and everything included in it. And it has, like, the painkiller power-up. I think that's the thing I'm thinking of. That sounds like Eons of Death to me. Right. Now I have a rocket launcher again. It should tip the odds in my favor, but I'm doubting it will. Damn it, I missed out on the good stuff. Maybe if I go back up here... No, I've ended up in a completely different section. Go back across this. Maybe it'll trigger the lifts again. I can get myself some... Yeah! Yeah! Damn right. Now I've got a field medic pack as well, which I can use to heal myself up on the fly, which is going to make this a lot easier to deal with. Zikri, am I even interested in secret maps? Not really. If you haven't figured it out by now. The thing about secret maps is you have to go looking for them. And I primarily like playing the game. So if you really want me to play a map, make it part of the campaign. And that said, Quake Doom Nukem said I can skip to it at some point if I don't find the exit. Basically, I'm not a fan of dicking around too much. If I feel that I'm at the point where my time could be better spent, I'll just lose enthusiasm for trying to seek out a secret level. Gotta love that health clip. You X Infinity. Did the second part of Adventures with Square happen? I don't know. I said I'd like to finish it off, but I don't know if it will make its way as an official YouTube thing. Nah, it didn't happen. This is the problem with the time slot that I've got with Doom Mod Madness Live. On a Friday, I'm a little restricted with how much time I can put in. And that means that often I don't get to the end game of certain things, which is it's annoying for me, and I imagine it's annoying for a few folks watching as well, because it's the video game equivalent of blue balls. But if it doesn't happen like the next day, then it's probably not gonna happen. So I have flipped this switch. Basically, I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring out how this all works, how this all fits together, how I'm doing these streams, how I can potentially make them a little better. And yes, it would be a room full of jetpack dudes. I keep saying dudes, but they're mostly gals. You can call a gal a dude, right? Dude! Very nondescript. But you also have to be totally 420ing it at the same time. Right! Health! More health! Quick save! Got the blue key card. Big Demukum, if I can't find the secret exit, type the console, change map 60. I think that's the other thing. If I do a lot of secret hunting, I have less time to dedicate to playing the rest of the mod. That's why I don't get very enthusiastic about secret level hunting while I'm actually playing. Because that's not what the aim of the stream is for me. The aim of the stream is for me to, you know, ideally showcase as much of this as I can. Because a lot of the time they deserve to be showcased. This one certainly does. This one certainly does. I've been having a fine old time with this so far. As some of you may know, this is one that I haven't really covered yet, but considering I've already got a lot of time with Project Einherjar, which was the original of this, it feels better just to give it a good old whirl. Twitch-wise. No, 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 no. You guys look like you just teleported in from friggin' nowhere. Dudettes? Dudes? Dudettes? Yeah, dudettes works. Secret level actually ties in with this level. Cool. You know what I'll do? I'll get to the end of this, you know, probably completed. If I don't happen across the secret level, I'll do the secret level. Be it console command or otherwise. Get myself turned around again. It's a style of level design that has a lot of like ancillary bits and bobs, a lot of very circular exploration that can occasionally get you a bit dizzy. Just a tad. Something opened. Something opened. God damn it. They do tend to swarm the enemies. Let's see if I can get some more health from wherever they came from down. Yeah. Nah, it's mostly just bloody ammo. Okay. So, I was heading towards the blue. This place. Probably gonna get my ass handed to me again. Did you follow? You may be in AFK when I answered, but did I get a false positive for Wolfendoom Blade of Agony's batch file? Yes, I did. That does happen on my antivirus. What I did instead was I just highlighted the WAD files or the PK3 files and just dragged and dropped. That seemed to work. It's a common problem, as a few people have already mentioned. Anyway, yes, Craig D. Newcomb, you've mentioned a few times that the music is from various places that are potentially not great for this video remaining viable on YouTube. Can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. I've made my peace. It's either play the game or stop it dead for an irritating length of time while I sort shit out. If I would have known beforehand, I would have done something, but nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Lootcraft Studios, thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully. Oh god, it just keeps adding enemies to the mix. I really want to focus on the chunky lady with the revolvers, but I'm keep getting enemies thrown at my face. Oh wait, there's more than one of them. Okay. Ah, that's where they come from. I was wondering where they... Just in case there was something like that. Okay. Okay. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. By hook or by crook. See, ideally I was hoping to save the rockets. I was hoping to save them. But no. Have I played any Terry Wads, Alejandro? Yes. Yes. Doom Guys Warzone. Oh boy. That's an experience I don't think I'll ever be able to ever forget. There's the trouble with Terry Wads as well. You kind of bug it if you ever want to try and stream any of those. It's because they're just full of like new metal. Just all over the friggin' place. Random ass music clips. That's a whole other kettle of fish. Lootcraft, which mods will I play this stream? This one. I usually dedicate one mod to a live stream where I can, because I'm a fan of just sitting down for several hours and just powering through something. So I tend to pick mods that will last me for the duration of a stream. So it's going to be Project Midgard. If I get through Project Midgard, it's not Project Midgard. It's Midgard Outlaw that I'm playing. If I get through this, and I've got some time over, I might just add something else. I don't know what, but it will be something. I just reminded myself I need to update something. Oh, I just remembered I still had the info tab set up to display the information for Stalker Clear Sky. Which is not this. Very much not this. Pardon me. This is a big-ass embassy. Why some dude in the distance with a friggin' projectile weapon? You know what? Have some rockets. Have some friggin' rockets. Clearly not gonna pay me any kindness by not shooting me repeatedly with the bullcrap weapons. Am I gonna have to fight? Am I gonna have to fight another tank? Because I'm feeling a little tanked out. I know that was the implication with the flavor text earlier, but still. Still though. No, can't jump over any of these things. I don't think I picked up any key cards. There is an angry guy down there somewhere. I don't know where exactly. But he's still very angry. Not just angry, he is angry in French. Bluecraft, you've never watched a stream before, you usually just watch my videos. Ah, that's fine. Don't worry, I don't mind the question at all. So, I do, however, every now and again, if I'm feeling really silly, and I've got nothing left to lose that month, I will do mod roulette. Which is me basically loading up a roulette wheel, spinning it, and playing whatever it lands on. I think one of them's going to turn up at some point. It may or may not be in the next few weeks. I'm a little lost with this level. I went through the red door. I did some things. I didn't find anything that really advances me beyond the red door. I might have to go back and double check. I'm gonna go do that anyway. Got a red and blue keycard. I've been through the red and blue doors. This being the red door, by the way. If you weren't clear on that, this was the red door. I could probably shoot a vent. Thinking maybe no. Ain't really happened. If it was a static vent that didn't have anything going on, then yes. But there's a guy around here somewhere. There's a guy down on the street. He's very angry at me. Oh, that one. That's the one. Yeah, I completely missed that. Completely missed that. It's because it was spinning. It's because it was spinning. I was just like... Well, clearly I can't do anything on that. As I think I mentioned last week, assume the player, i.e. me, is an idiot. Because otherwise I take one look at the... From here it looks the same as every other vent. Every other vent. And this comes back to something I mentioned earlier. When you're playing a map that has a whole set of assets that you're not used to, so for example, switches, various other bits and pieces, you've got to relearn the language of what things mean. So the switches in this look different from switches in any other thing that I've played. So it took me a while to realize that they were in fact switches. It reminds me of when the conquistadors first landed in South America or whatever. There's a famous story, I don't know whether it's true, that the Indians saw the tall ships coming in and they'd never seen something before, anything like that before, therefore they couldn't comprehend it and they couldn't see it. So that's a very flowery way of saying, put some flashing lights of shit on it. Put some fairy lights on it so I know where I'm going. Big blinking arrow. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, Joe, you always assume I'm an idiot. Good man, you're on the right track. You are on the right track. Nauseated Dan, is there a texture error on those troops down there? Or are they wearing tiny metal plates on their arms? I'll have to look a little closer, actually. I do not know. They've got shields. That's what those are. Those are shields. They're not very good at using them, because I keep shooting them in the face. You have to wonder why did they only give the rocket guns to the chunky guys. They gave them to all the regular troops. I would be dead. D-E-D. Dead. Or rockets. A crap load of health. Good for me. So, we're next on this magical journey. Bluecraft shooting the fans only works in Duke Nukem 3D. I think that's where my confusion comes from. I just assume. You know what happens when you assume? Makes an ass out of you and me. Oh, look, a sewer, my favorite. Everyone gotta love a sewer level. I don't know if I was supposed to fight the guy on the other side, but screw it. I'm at the end of the level. Crystal Bullet, how did I feel about the Doom Eternal preview that Bethesda showed? Mildly excited to see that Doom 2016 is getting a sequel, though cinematic trailers like that don't get me hyped. They don't get me hyped anymore. Unless it's something completely batshit like Death Stranding. And I'm just like, okay, we get it. There's a new game. Where's the gameplay? Show us the gameplay. Give us the gameplay. Where's the gameplay? And we gotta wait. We gotta wait till wait till QuakeCon, I believe. We gotta wait till QuakeCon before we get gameplay. And I know they've already got some. Because the way Bethesda works is they get a fair distance through development before they announce stuff, typically. So, they got something. They're just not showing it yet. Juno leapt onto the caboose just as the train hissed and began to lurch forward. Out of the tunnel and into the frigid wasteland. Oh wait, that was a whole sentence. What had Drogo said as he boarded the train? Something about a combat suit? That was why Dawn had rescued the bastard, her own personal arms deal for herself, or on Matron's behalf. How many people had died because of Drogo? How many had Commander Dawn sent to their deaths? With the train in motion, both lunatics were trapped and would have to answer for their crimes. Juno hated trains. Nothing good ever happened to her on a train. This trip was quickly proving to be no exception. Now, do you still want me to do the secret level? Or do you want me to do the train level? Because I've heard the train level's pretty good. Felt like the secret level was on the other side of that King Cole. It may have been. It may have been. Go to the secret level now? Okay. Fine. You want to see it. Map 60. Map 60. Harem. I'm really hoping, by the way, that Vega is back in Doom Eternal. Vega was a bro. Black Magic takes Vega and implants it into a cybernetic bunny. Anyway, we're doing the level. We're doing the level. And Stun Crab, very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna get banned from Twitch because we're now in the harem, where they keep all the dudes. Well, that's mildly hot. Are they women or men? I can't tell. They look like they look like really, really dirty hobo ladies. This isn't my impression of a sexy harem place. I'm just saying. Not my style. There's a big dog. Good grief. This is a tasty level so far. I'm really, really happy I didn't eat much before I started this dingy, decrepit, disease-ridden looking place. Which is, by the way, continuing the sewer theme level. The sewer level theme, even. Oh, hey! It's that enemy from, Operation Body Count. I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened, if I'm gonna be honest. Blind Coyotes, thank you very much for the follow. Books, is this a harem? Any port in a stormy guess? On the zips. Wrap it before you slap it. Should you think I found the darkest dungeon? These are a lot my... This is why I don't usually do secret levels sometimes. Because sometimes it turns out to be a level I really don't really care for. And I don't wanna shit on anyone's taste. But I'm not feeling the hook of this level yet, if that makes any sense. I'm not getting the oh, this was very worthwhile for me to do right now feeling. I was really missing out by not playing this feeling. Hoping it picks up, I really am. I would like it to. Implied that I joined the harem by going into this level. Hope not. For a second you thought I said they look like dirty dinner ladies. Pardon me. Oh, they've got bullshit weapons. They have got bullshit weapons. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. This is the opposite of a fun time for me. This is the opposite of a fun time. And OXFC963F18DC21 has followed. Totally not a bot. I mean, just look how quickly that kills you. Look how quickly that kills you. This is why you said I should do it at the end of the stream. This is why I don't care for secret levels. What are they hiding? What are they hiding, eh? Why is it a secret level? Because sometimes it's something they didn't think made the cut. It's like the B-side. Sometimes you don't want. You do not want. Do not want. I'm gonna have to use all my extra shit. Alright, where's the next douchebag? I'm bored. I am so bored of this level. I'm going back. I'm sorry. It's a tremendously boring level. I'd rather play the rest of the game. Where was I up to? I was up to map 5. Okay. We have to go back. We have to go back. Hey, an interesting looking level. Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Secret level should be goofy, something like Wolfenstein or Goros from Doom 2. Should give you a good reward for playing it. Yeah. It should be, in my opinion, a good secret level should be a nice goof. Should be a real, fun, unexpected, out-of-the-ordinary goof. Something that really goes... It doesn't fit, basically, but they made it anyway. But yeah, not my style. Not my style. Felt like I was wasting my time with that one. JCS4, I need my own game where my face is the character. Believe it or not, a fair while ago now, I'm trying to remember who sent me it, because it was a really nice touch. Someone sent me a pixel face HUD thing. Animated and everything. It was great. So instead of Doom Guy's face, it was my face. My pixel face. It's pretty neat so far. It changes the scenery as we go through the different bits of level. I think my expectations have been raised a little too far, though. Someone was saying if you like that moving fortress level in Strange Eons, you're really gonna enjoy this one. I think the phrase, it'll blow you out the water, this one. I'm like, I don't know, you don't want to overhype me too much for this kind of stuff. You really don't. Because then I'm gonna start nitpicking. You don't want me nitpicking. But so far, this is neat. I am wondering what's gonna happen if I go this way. Oh shit, I gotta dodge stuff. Okay. Okay. That's neat. I don't know. Oh, I'm going back for this reason. A very precise reason. This reminds me of Speed. Spoilers, by the way, if you've never watched Speed. Keanu Reeves. Dennis Hopper. He's a mad bomber. They have a fight on the top of a train at the end of the film. Let's just say that Dennis Hopper doesn't come out of it very well. He loses his head. There we go. Yelling at me in French. Okay. We did a thing. Gonna get some health while I'm at it. I didn't expect that to open. I genuinely didn't. I thought it was gonna go, nope. I was just testing it anyway, just in case. Now we're off the train. So the moving part of it has ended. I was expecting it to be the entirety of the level. Maybe one of those crazy Uber trains that needs 2 sets of tracks to move, that kind of stuff, so you can get a bit more width. A bit more width in the level. I'm gonna be doing a quick save before I go for that. Okay. You do have to wonder at some point if they'll go, are we the baddies? We're dressed like Nazis. Are we the baddies? Thankfully, the amount of enemies isn't too overwhelming just yet. Don't trust that room. Trying to get back into that heavy habit of quick saving. As often as I possibly can. Pardon me. This open now? Nope. Dark Star train levels in Doom seem to be very interesting, considering it's a straight line. I gotta appreciate the effort. I really do. I really do. Always like to see something interesting done with, be it GZ Doom or you know, any other tool that helps mapping along. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to jump into the water, considering it's giving me the hazard suit. Yup. Yeah, I've always found this neat. Having these underwater sections for you to fight through. Ah, an extra suit just in case this one depletes. That's good. Still alive? I thought I killed you. Looks like the way forward. Ah, it's actually the exit. That was actually really short. Rupert, what's the story of Project Einherjar or Midgard Outlaw? Oh god, there's a whole thing. Basically, Drogo is a bad guy. In the first mod, we fought the bad guy and stopped the bad guy. In the second mod, the bad guy escapes, but we get framed as an accomplice, and the world is against me, and I've got to go stop the bad guy again. There you go. Also, dudes are less... There's not as many dudes as chicks in the post-apocalypse. None of Drogo's submarines lived long enough to talk. Submariners, sorry, submarines. None of Drogo's submariners lived long enough to talk, but Juno had their chance. Traveling along the coast northwest, she came to a Norman wharf town known as Haven, as a haven for smugglers and cutthroats, shipping the contraband right under the president's nose. Just the sort of folks who would help smuggle a war criminal to safety. Swine. Commander Dawn was taking Drogo out of the country on a freighter, probably to an island nation with no extradition treaty with Normandy. One ship looked ideal for pursuit, a Jotun River boat, currently loading a freight of deadly ordnance. It could be the boat level. Could be the boat level that they meant. The train level was neat. Very brief. I don't mind short and sweet. Way up. That looks like the way up. I'm just gonna check. In case I can get some stuff. Yeah, this is it. There's a lot of guns. I'm getting the feeling there's gonna be a hefty enemy. Or at least a half dozen enemies. Or several dozen worth of enemies. Right around the corner. Unemployed new? There's something new? Yeah, this is a sequel to Project Einherjar. I remember the mines in the first one on the underwater sections used to really piss me off. But thankfully they're just used to block the path. Now, this is a bugbear that's probably going to be mostly specific to me. But when you've got a level that's got a lot of buildings in it that have doors, I'm gonna try to open them. I'm gonna try to open all of them. On the off chance. Because, yeah, there you go. One of them is an access route. I don't know whether it's worth, I don't know, maybe changing the coloring of non-accessible doors and making it real obvious. I know there's a few mods and various things I've played that do that. But it's like, ah, yeah, I don't have to, you know, waste time pressing use on this thing because it ain't gonna open. It's grayed out. That was just some dude out for a walk, by the way. That guy was just doing his job. That was that guy. It's great that there isn't a penalty for shooting unarmed people in this game, isn't it? It's just fantastic. So this looks like it's going to need the blue key card. Yup. Laug, you're going to go back to Arsenal Sky. Not familiar with that one. Okay, so... where am I heading? Where am I going? A little lost. Do I need to turn on the pumps? Nope. Do need to kill that guy in the tower. Because he's gonna get annoying. So, there's probably an underwater section that I need to access, considering that this level has given me a hazard suit. So, I just need to find a jumping off point that I can get into the water with. Ah, there it is. Actually, no, is that where I came out? I'm reasonably sure that's where I came out. Good job I went back. With the rocket launcher. So, I'm gonna have one more look up this tower, just in case I missed anything. King Cole, did I ever play Descent? Yeah. Yep. I played Descent 1 and 2. I actually streamed Descent 1 and 2. Nearly lost my mind in the process, and then I played Overload, which is a very fine sequel. Very fine spiritual sequel. I know Descent Underground is a thing still. I read a puff piece on Glixel earlier about that, and I was like, nah. I don't know. I don't know. What am I missing? What am I missing? Can I just go over these? I'm thinking I might. I'm thinking I might. Nope. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. It was just getting a little... it was getting a little quiet on this level. And Black Magic, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to get the flow of a level just going sometimes. Especially if you want to be very stylistic with what you're doing with a level or a campaign like this. Because you gotta think of two aspects. You gotta firstly make it all look unified, make it look good. And secondly, you've also got to drop enough hints so the player doesn't feel like a complete dum-dum. And end up walking around going, well, where do I go next? Oh. Now, if it turned out that I did need to talk to one of these people that were just surrendering to me, then that's my own goddamn fault. That's my own goddamn fault. Oh, I think I just saw what I missed. It's this. I walked right past it. Walked right past it. Sod it. Kill everyone. Just easier. Don Connery. He got to the whiskey and the rocket launchers again. And Mr. Fancy Pants, thank you for following. Glad to have you. I didn't save. I know. It's because I've gotten caught in the head scratch paradox. I'm just like, what? What am I doing? Where am I going? Until I get my head on straight, I kind of forget everything else. Everything else goes out the window. I'm like, but first I need to figure out the way forward. Until I do that, there's not much point in me saving. But now that I do it. So there you go. There's the first quick save. So I got progress. We got progress. Extra health pack here. More stuff up the top. Captain Connery always does get me, shooter. He really does. Like I say, he gets into the whiskey cabinet and he gets himself a rocket launcher. And especially in confined spaces, that guy can be a pain in the ass. Right, where is my good gun? So I can ethically murder the doggos. some more ammo here. Here. Yeah, it's not for the right gun, is it? No, bollocks. Never mind. Take it out all on you guys. Pardon me. So, this is where I was up to. So, quick save again. Down into the belly of the beast. Some of these dudes have like triple shot shotguns. It just feels unfair. Why can't I have a triple shot shotgun? That's right up my alley. I was thinking I could like roundhouse kick Sean Connery to death, but no. It wasn't quite working out. Wasn't quite working out. And Shotinik, welcome, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the show. Oh, where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? I got the bloodlust going now. They're saying words. They're definitely saying words. They're saying German words, I think. Where they at? Where the people I have to kill at? I can hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, I just get the feeling that I need to... Oh, I got the red keycard now. I'm good. There he is. There he is. I got the red keycard, so I can do a thing. I can do a thing now. Nearly forgot that I even picked it up. See what chat's doing. Nauseated, see you trying to figure out where to go. Reminds me of that horrible, horrible pyramid level in Alien Vendetta. There's nothing worse than getting in a level and just going, I'm stuck. It's a feeling of being completely powerless, and you feel like an idiot because you're like, well, someone built this, someone completed this, and then you have to figure out whether it's you or it's the level design, and there's a fine line between the two. And JCS4, thank you for following. Vladimir, you have to dress up like Indiana Jones and enforce his nostalgia, while also killing Sean Connery. No ticket. I'm guessing. Ah, this has drained a bit of the... No, it hasn't. I'm just making shit up. I'm just looking at things. It seems to have done a thing. A thing has happened. That's all I can say right now. A thing has happened. Let's see if the thing leads us to our destination. So can I go either of these ways now? Yeah, okay, so apparently that destroyed some of the mines. And I'm dead. Never mind. I just never assumed it would do it. Nauseated, and that level took you over an hour to finish. What, this one or the one in... Oh, Alien Vendetta, you must mean. Zekri, you finally finished your Run a Clear Sky, went through free play with the objective to find the upgrade. For every weapon you can find, you think your armory is at maximum. Time to reinstall Call of Pripyat. I actually reinstalled Call of Pripyat this morning. Playing it was like night and day for me. I don't know what it is that's so different between Call of Pripyat and Clear Sky, but oh, something just feels right. And actually quite comfy to me about Call of Pripyat. I'll tell you what it is. It's something intangible. Something intangible. There we go. Guessing we're going this way now. Hoping my suit doesn't run out. My character must be using the old lead boots. Considering I'm moving so fast on the bottom of a riverbed. Now, I remember one of these levels having like a mini submarine guy. I'm bracing myself. We got the submariners, but we haven't had the mini submarine guy. Happen at any moment, you gotta be vigilant. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, just the floating corpses of my enemies. This is fine. This is fine. They deserved it. I didn't give him a chance. It'll only make you feel guilty. I'm guessing that this is the other side of the river. The other side of the port. Yes! Yes, it is. But yeah, the whole point of the story so far is the protagonist is now on the run from her own country, superiors, whatever. And she's proving her innocence so far by just murdering the shit out of everyone. It's real great. There's a tank! That's a tank. Icarus gonna need some heavier firepower. It works. Tested it out. It works. Please don't be like the other tanks. Oh good, it's only one shot. It's only a single shot tank. The other tanks in the previous level, if you weren't here for that, were these multi-homing rocket launching just dreadnought sons of bitches that I just could not deal with. Multiples of them. At least two. I like the way they explode though, it's neat. So, where are we going next? To the nearest keycard, I hope, because I need a keycard. At the very least. I'm curious, it's just till you see the solution and go, really? I didn't see this. Story of your life. Oh yeah, with levels. Not spotting the solution. You know, I always find something that works really good for me when I'm stuck in something is just put it away. Put it away, get on with the rest of my day, play something else, even go to sleep, come by the next day. And then I'll play it and go, oh, I get it now. Because sometimes you just have this like blindness to really obvious things in front of your face, and it takes a little bit of a reset, a little bit of a mental wipe. Along with casual belching, I must add, to get past it. Dream? G'day? Put another shrimp on the barbie? Lieutenant Havoc, just imagine you're a researcher close to the discovery of a cure for cancer and then some fugitive runs into your lab and just guns you down. Even if you've done nothing to the fugitive. That's me! Run for your lives, scientists and... I'm the baddie, aren't I? I'm the baddie. Damn. That's how you just opened up Yakuza Kiwami to play while you watch the stream. Opened up the save. Instantly Magimud. That's what you get. What you get for not paying attention. I need to play Kiwami. I haven't played Kiwami yet. I've played Yakuza 0. I've not played Kiwami. Oh, it's a helicopter. Am I gonna have to use my rockets? Rockets work. Neat. Love it when a plane comes together. There's a rinky-dink boat. There's a really dinky boat. So, I've still not got the keycard I was looking for. This displeases me. Unless I'm meant to just go back this way and it'll randomly be somewhere. I'm hearing... There they are. I can't remember if they've got like the Half-Life 2 Combine noises. Unemployed noob, does my cap read NB? Yes, it does. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means, noob? I'm sure you do. Sure you do. If the enemies are Nazis, I'm never the baddie. That's the thing, though. They're not supposed to be Nazis. They're just post-apocalyptic, slightly authoritarian nation state. But fuck it, the future Nazis. Fuck it. It's easier. Easier that way. Who needs shades of grey anyway? Who needs shades of grey when dealing with who's good and who's bad? Just shoot them in the fucking face. Let God sort them out. Right, where the shitting, tap dancing, unicycling backwards Christ am I going? I have lost the thread. I have lost the thread of this level. Maybe I need to return to this. So I was up here. Okay. I'm thinking maybe Maybe I need to utilize this to do a little bit of a hop, skippy, and a jumpy. Over the rooftops. Yeah, that's making sense. That's making sense. Wasn't too obvious at first. Who is letting all of these just irresponsible asshats fire these highly dangerous projectile weaponry in stores? Indoors. I mean, have you seen the wallpaper? Have you seen the wallpaper? This place is a shit heap. New regulation. When I establish my reign of terror over this new country, whatever it is. No more indoor flamethrower projectile shenanigans. Okay, let's save it. Save it. It's over. The militaristic. They use Nordic imagery. They round up the gays and send them off to medical experimentation camps. Is that in story? Is that what they do in this game? The Nazis? Okay, fair enough. It's a post-apocalyptic future with lady Nazis that don't like the gay people because reasons, I guess. And Hank, I am indeed playing Doom. It's Friday and water is wet. I don't know what I was pressing there. That looked like a command from Quake Champions Doom Edition. Anyway, I've got the yellow key card, so I can now do shit and things and stuff. It's a secret up there, but never mind. Interact with the statue? Which statue? You might be a little behind when it comes to me doing stuff on chat. So forgive me if I don't follow through with any suggestions you might be throwing out. Sometimes I'm usually way past whatever point you're giving me a suggestion for. I've been trying to pay attention to chat and I'm completely forgetting what I'm doing and where I'm going. It is around... It's this thing. It's this thing. This thing, it is. Hank, would it be cruel to suggest a WOD review that's the WOD equivalent of a Syriac video? Probably. Maybe. Okay. There's a yellow thing I need to do. I don't remember what the yellow thing is. I think it's the boat. Reasonably sure it's the boat. Oh, I ate a blue card! Ah, I went the completely wrong side of the map. Boo! King Cole, you didn't realize I picked up the yellow key. Neither did I. I just kind of... I glanced up at the top right for a second and went, oh yeah, I've got the key card now. When did that happen? Maybe they need some sound effects, like when you pick up an item in Metroid. Make a little bit of a song and dance about it, and they're like, yeah, you got the key card. Now you can actually do the fucking level, you pleb. Okay. Back on this side of the river. Right. Okay, I get it now. Get it now! Lance Charlson walking underwater. Walking underwater, what is physics? I know, when you got lead in your boots, you should just float by default. Scienced, bitch! Nah. I get the complaint. I get the complaint. So these might be the statues that someone suggested. Interactive statues. Statues ain't working. Statues ain't working. This was the door I needed to go through. So this looks like a room where there's gonna be a hefty fella. This is gonna be a chunky boy, I can feel it. Look out! Chunky gals. It's nice that they yelled, look out. as soon as they arrive. They're very considerate. Very considerate. Oh god, it's a room full of chunky boys. Is that how, like... Has he got a dummy in his mouth, or is that a mustache? That's a mustache. Right, okay. I couldn't tell for a second then. So yeah, in Wolfendoom and Wolfenstein games, power and leadership seems to be conveyed through sheer swollenness or thickness. You got to be either thick or swole. You know, one of the two to get up there. So really, what they're saying is we should fear fat people. That's the message of this game. That's the message of Wolfenstein. You should fear fat people because ultimately they are the real Nazis. That ain't going to be taken out of context anytime soon. I can guarantee you that 120%. Joke, Twitch. Joke. Read the room, Twitch. Anyway. What's Chet up to? Inkle, you like how Mecha Hitler popped out there at the end and shot me? What? That wasn't Mecha Hitler, that was Colonel Sanders, and I thought he was sucking on a dummy. Anyway. Screw it. Where's my rocket launcher? She was less polite this time. She just walked out there going, "You are fucking dead!" Oh shit, he's got a railgun and everything. No wonder he friggin' just wiped the floor with me. No wonder he wiped the floor with me. She's back to being polite. Two is all it takes. Two is all it takes. I got the Gauss cannon. It is... You ever watch Men in Black? And Tommy Lee Jones gives Will Smith the gun. He calls it, "This is for you. This is the cricket. The noisy cricket." That is what this gun looks like. This is the Gauss cannon. The Gauss cannon. I think I remember feeling a little bit in disbelief the first time I picked this up. It doesn't look like what it should be. I feel like it needs to be a chunkier weapon, but yeah, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. It's the noisy cricket from Men in Black. King Cully had to rewatch Men in Black 1 after seeing 3. I enjoyed Men in Black 3. Men in Black 2, not a lot of us like to talk about. Men in Black 1, to me, is a good old-fashioned time at the Cinema. Okay, so now I've got to get back the other side of the river. I feel like my my weaponry is getting to a state where I'll be ready to take on some big bad at some point. I'm feeling the climax of the story approaching. Climax approacheth. Grab your Kleenex. Burn, how about that Netflix movie Bright? I've not watched it. I ain't watched it. I've either not had the interest or the time. One of the two. Just so much stuff to watch these days. Henk, do you know where I can get that Donkey Kong Country World? The link seems to be down. I haven't updated it since I last went back, and if you can't find it through casual Googling, I'm not sure. It's all entirely dependent on the author of the mod or WOD to keep the file online, because I don't download them and keep them. So if the link's dead, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at some point and see if I can update it, but that's going far. That's going far back for me. Have I already picked up a backpack? Because I feel like my max ammo is seriously underwhelming. I don't actually feel like I have picked up a backpack recently. That'll be my next objective. That'll be my next objective. I've lost the what? I haven't lost it. The author just hasn't kept it online because if I kept every WOD that I ever covered, I'd have a dwindling amount of space. A lot of people don't think Doom WODs can be very big on the files. They can get big. File size for Psychophobia is ridiculous. Right about that, was it even called Mod Madness back then? No, it was still called Doom Mod Madness when I started it. Anyway, the riverboat overran Drogo's escape ship easily. The deck was manned by a skeleton crew. Revenants! Revenants, I knew it! Juno was already sneaking aboard, and they hadn't even noticed her ship yet. She heard Drogo and Dawn arguing about the specs of whatever ordnance he had promised her as they headed below deck, unaware of the stowaway. Drogo said something about a one-woman army. Ask me! They're talking about me! My big fat titties! Dawn was trading Drogo's freedom in exchange for a special weapon of his own designed to impress Midgard's military leaders with. What sort of promotion was it worth? Maybe she would be the next Freya, the power behind the Midgard throne. Then Deckhand introduced... Oh, no, wait, no, that's not the sentence. Then a deckhand noticed the riverboat and blew Juno's hiding place. Blew up. You could really misinterpret a deckhand blowing Juno's hiding place. Just saying. You don't wanna have multiple interpretations of that line. And hot sauce burritos and brother Artemis, thank you very much for following. Glad to have you. Welcome to the channel. Now, I'm sure you'd have to ask before you blow Juno in her hiding place. So, Sova, you're going to be off to get some good rest, good hunting. Oh yeah, will be some good hunting. Captain Kaylee, women strong. Strong! I always feel like there should be some kind of snarling snorting going on when you say strong. It's such a fun word. I love it. Strong! Total Chaos is a huge Doom mod as well. Yeah, like a gig. Alright, before I get going on this particular map, I'm depressingly out of alcohol, so I'm just gonna go and get myself a refill. I'll be right back, and we shall continue with Midgard Outlaw. See you shortly. Hey, hey! Booze has been acquired. Always good. So we can get cracking with the rest of this. Let's catch up with chat. Hooks, let's start weird discussions before Icarus gets back. So he's like, what the fuck's going on? I was away for 5 minutes. Rumbled. You done goofed! You've been rumbled! You've been found out, Hooks! Nice try. Nice try. Jared Leto's getting his own Joker movie. Any more proof, if needed, that all of the execs at WB are just constantly snorting cocaine and just throwing darts at the nearest idea on a fucking wall. And what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Oh yeah, I think someone asked what track was this. This is a track called, remember the name of my own music, Towers of Light, which you can find over on my SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/IcarusLives. Swap out the E for a 3. You'll be golden. I've got all my music on there that I use in the stream, and I've released some of them as an album compilation as well. So if you feel really generous and you wanna buy some music, that's a good way to do it. That's a very good way to do it. Hank, did Hydrated Bot show more often, by the way? Yes, he did. Yes, because I have a railgun. Fuck you. Your argument is invalid. I have a Gauss cannon. Noisy cricket. A dealer of death. Yeah, some stealth mission this turned out to be. Some stealth infiltration this turned out to be, Juno. Well, you know, as they say, if there's no survivors, there's no one to say you were there. Tanks! Oh, it's one of those ones as well. One of them tanks with the tricky dicky missiles. It's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Right. I think a few quick saves are going to be in order before I get around the back of this ship. Just one enemy randomly just walking around the corner and getting a face full of it. Yes, come closer to the barrels. Ah! Not that close! Let me stay alive before I shoot you. As a wolfman, Icarus lives after the wing meltdown in the fall? Yep. That's the impression. He didn't die! I just thought it was a fun name. Also, I fucked up that, so I'm gonna have to restart. Circle strafing like my life depends on it, because it certainly does. I'm just gonna go this way for a while. Seems like a nice direction to go. But there's no missiles. Oh hey, is that a rocket? No, it's just a lamp. And you too, you can... Ah! Ain't that a kick in the teeth? Pro tip, kill the Lancers before they kill you. Because they got Gauss. They got Gauss cannons. Come on. There we go. Oh shit, they can hurt you. I didn't realize. This is evil. Because you got the flames that will hurt me, and then you've got the med kits that I desperately need behind them. So I've got to wait for a while for the flames to go out. So I've just got to dick around for a while. Because I need that health. I need that health. Technically, it's not a tank, it's an assault rig. Ah, it's got treads. That's the tank category for me. Oh, I got any of the black stim packs? Yeah, I do. I do have the stim packs. I keep forgetting about the stim packs and the big fat health pack. But you know, I'd like to save them. You know, for those little risky situations. Okay. I'm guessing the interior of this tanker is going to be full of welcoming, inclusive people. There we go. And I will equally be very welcoming and inclusive with my bullets. Feels like it should go a different direction than that. I've missed a switch. Clearly, I have missed a switch. Oh no, I've missed an elevator. That's the other trick. I just missed the way down, that's what it was. There must be some good armor that they've got if they can stand up to all of this sustained spaz 12ing in their faces. Okay. It's gonna take me to a bouse. Oh, this looks like a bouse kind of area, I gotta say. Yep! Yep! Someone got some power armor and a filthy fucking mouth. That was Commander Dawn. What a bitch. Ah. Oh, I gotta flick the switch again. Homing railguns. There's something that was homing in on me. Yeah, it's kind of... That's kind of bullshit. You know, I think I've reserved the right at this point to be really particular about my boss fights. I think I've played more than enough to know what I like and like what I know. And when it comes to the realm of a good boss fight, I know when it's a good boss fight and I know when it's not. Regrettably, I think this is the latter, not a good boss fight. And Nambo Clawfield, thank you very much for following. Not because, boo-hoo, woe is me, it's difficult, but because there's not especially a great amount of stuff going on with it. Other than cover and strafe. And then try and figure out why you got hit by the railgun rounds, the Gauss cannon rounds. Has to be a black stim pack somewhere in this room. Oh, I'm sure there will be, but I've got the backpack. Plenty of health packs as well. Put down some mines, maybe. Is the plasma gun in this mod? I'm not sure you get the plasma gun. There'll probably be like analogs. I mean, on weapon slot 6 is this, the Gauss cannon, which I guess is the swap out for the plasma gun. It's not especially satisfying, I've got to say. Stim pack reduces damage and keeps me alive longer. I get you. I get you, that's a good reason for using it. You know what else would help me? Being able to shoot the enemy in the face without just... I think the trouble with the Gauss rounds is they're a little too fast. Either that or a different kind of projectile might be necessary with this kind of enemy. Also, note the speed of what you're dealing with. So, a thing like this is going to take a fair few tries for you to nail down what exactly you're either doing wrong or doing right. What's the optimal distance from this thing? That's what I want to know. How far do I need to keep away from this boss to avoid that Gauss fire, or do I just need to make sure I'm behind cover? Because the trouble with a lot of these enemies is the boss enemies is they don't have a tell. You know, you get some bosses where they go, or there's a specific movement. You know, Dark Souls is a real good example where they'll spend fucking forever winding up an attack. And you're like, right, that's the thing I need to watch out for. That's the kind of stuff I like, where you can look for things and learn and react and adapt and apply. That kind of stuff. That's a good boss battle. That's a good boss battle. That's a spicy boss battle, but like I say, I'm very particular. I killed her, but she killed me as well. Story of my life. Story of my life. Whew. And Waz, 35, how you doing? Nice to see you in your chat. God damn it. It's when she lands one of those shots on you right off the bat. It's like, well, fuck you, lady. Well, fuck you. I don't even know where some of those rockets are going to. Where they're going to and coming from. Maybe I should just keep going around this thing. This seems like the best idea. Just pick one of these series of columns and just... What the fuck? Pro tip, don't die. Pro tip, don't die. Oh shit, it's just the sheer amount of damage dealing. Even with 200 friggin' armor with the damage reduction, you're not... You're just not surviving long. It burned. Your boss usually sends you home if you wear armor at work, not proper work attire. Clearly you're not in the right job. You get yourself a job where power armor is the norm. And fighting demons is the name of the order of the day. I just want to know what's going on with some of the hits that I take. I'm thinking that it's either I get clipped just by one of those Gauss rounds, or it's a rocket that's doing some real shitty stuff. I'm trying to figure out if some of her rocket attacks actually home in on me or not. I can't... Oh yeah, they do! Cheeky bitch. They do. It's because you don't see it. It's because you're looking at all the other rockets and you don't see that, like, fourth rocket that actually homes in on you. That's definitely something for me to watch out for. And because I didn't see it the first few tries... Hey, is she dead? Fuck you. Rice. Oh, wait, no, she might have a second form. She's in power armor. Might do a Hitler. I think she's dead. I think she's dead. Might be another boss though, because she's not the big boss. Maybe that'll be in the next episode. Yeah, there's the big baddie. Flying away into the distance, flipping the bird as he goes. There you go! Cruise control. I think that was episode 1. I'm pretty sure that was episode 1 done and dusted, which gives me an hour to kill, it seems. Juno emptied her magazine at the chopper to no avail. The image of Drogo's grinning face would be burned into her memory for as long as it took to hunt him down like the dog he was. In presence, she faced bigger problems As the Norman Coast Guard surrounded the derelict, she didn't know how to explain all the illegal ordnance, nor the body of Midgard's foreign minister, or why she'd been murdering everyone the last few days. They were in no mood for stories anyway, as they bound the one-eyed fugitive and took her down to the brig. It would be a long, depressing voyage back to Normandy, and who knew where else? Ah, interesting. Cool, so that was episode 1. You think the other 2 episodes are preview levels for him? Cool, so we can still check them out. And Swanky Dog. Swanky Doge, even. Thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Hopefully you've been enjoying. Welcome to the Dupe Brigade. Just an area, you think you've seen that character in a webcomic? Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. You think this is the first stream you've caught as well? Neat. Glad to have you. Quick reminder, if I downloaded Quake Champions during this free weekend, it's supposed to be free forever. I think I've already got Quake Champions. Anyway, let's check out some of these other levels if they've got preview levels going. So these are probably going to be devoid of context. Never bothered me much. Got to enjoy the old knife with a surprise. Scout knife with a surprise. That just reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 2. From the start with the tanker. I have no idea who that was. Was that a prisoner? Did I just murder someone who was completely innocent? I'm thinking I might be doing the bad thing. Anyway, let's mighty heal most of these people to death. Ha! Witness the fury of the world's first armless protagonist. She can only use her feet to murder her enemies. Yeah, I think I wasn't supposed to kill the guy. Mercy killing. It's a mercy killing then. I thought that was an enemy for a second. I just noticed some of the doors have the door sound from Aliens. Ah, that was the way in there. I still don't have my hands on a weapon yet. Okay, we are going outside. We are leaving. Actually, can I... Yes! Need a blue card to go back in the place I came from. Okay. Kicking dogs to death. So be it. Shit. But yeah, the first thing that strikes me about this level is, good grief, there's not a lot of ammo. I really could do with some. You got ammo? You got ammo. We good. We good. Actually, maybe I should just continue kicking these people to death. No. It's that auto-switching catching me off guard again. 2 points of health. I'm not entirely sure what's going on in that thing, but those guys look like they should be happier. Just saying. Anyway, let's use some of our stim packs. Secret, you thought I'd picked up a weapon? I did, but I ran out of ammo. Roundabout Lout, you're off. Have a good weekend, everyone. You too, you too. Thanks for stopping by. But from what you understand, in Quake Champions, you never own anything in the free version. You can rent time with stuff with game credits. I noticed GGG Man was doing a bit of time with Quake Champions. I reckon he's probably going to have another review out soon for it. What he's thinking about it. What his impressions are. I mean, to be honest, for me, Quake Champions is a little... Yeah. I'm not really after that kind of game. I think that's the trouble with arena shooters in general. Times they are a-changing. Whether we want to admit it or not, times they are a-changing when it comes to video games. There's a whole generation or two of new people playing video games and growing up with an entirely different set of variables. And a lot of them won't know jack shit about arena shooters. They'll have grown up with like progression and level up and all that kind of stuff, and when you take that away, they'll be like, well, what's my incentive to keep playing anymore? Everything needs an incentive these days. Because we've all got ADD. We've got technology-induced ADD. I mean, you gotta count how long it's been since you last looked at your phone, for example. Maybe you're looking at your phone now. It's more likely than you think. But all of these factors contribute, you see, to the current state of vidya and entertainment. War. War may never change. But how we play the video games featuring it does. I don't know why I'm murdering people. I'm murdering people that I really don't need to. I think it's just straight up catharsis for me. I just feel I've got the bloodlust, you see. I got the good old-fashioned bloodlust. It's the end of the week. I'm cutting loose. I'm getting wild. Some choice audio clips in this, I gotta say. Can I go down? Am I allowed to leave? Yes, I am. Good. Can't flip that. Oh, wait, no, I can flip that. I don't even have any. I would have assumed I needed the yellow key card for that. Let's kill the world's loudest. The world's loudest security guards. Please die. There we go. Good boy. Ooh. Resvan, you watch me on the phone. There you go. Point proven. Flash one, you missed the old Quake arenas, the ones that didn't do this bull crap. That's Quake Champions. Like I say, you can't get away with pure, just straight up arena shooter anymore. I mean, you can go back and play Quake Live. That's an option, but when it comes to, really, that's the end of the level. When that's very anticlimactic. When it comes to, I've lost my train of thought. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking shit. King Cole, do I play sandbox building games at all? Not especially. Not especially. I played some Minecraft back in the day when it was very, very, very early on. I was playing Minecraft when it was in its alpha, before it was bought up by the likes of Microsoft and all that kind of stuff. I enjoyed it back then. Pardon me. Gave Notch a little bit of monies back when he was asking for it, and I haven't really played it since. Since it got popular. Ugh, who wants to play a popular thing? I'm such a fucking hipster. Arena shooters are fun to play in a LAN party if there's bots. Oh yeah. I'm not saying arena shooters aren't fun anymore. I'm just saying that the audience wants a different thing these days. If you wanna go where the money is, you gotta cater. The whole loot. There's definitely crotch going on there. No, look, you gotta look away from your screen. You're not allowed. There's cleavage. Which TOS? Please no ban. Please no ban. This is art. This is art appreciation. Is there a third one? Is there a third episode? Lootcraft, what do I think is better, Brutal Doom or Zion? You put Project Brutality in brackets there. As far as I can tell, Brutal Doom and Project Brutality are two different projects. So you'd be asking me to decide firstly between Project Brutality and Brutal Doom. In terms of just unadulterated whack-off chaos for the sake of it, Project Brutality. And then when it comes to Zion, I've got to let you know that I've not played it yet. I think the reason I haven't played Zion yet is because it's a little too similar to Death Foretold, which is Doom for Doom, I think. One of those. It's a confusing project. It's a confusing project. Panda, the yellow threw you off for a sec. You thought she was a banana? Lewd banan. Hands off the banan. Speaking of bananas, my neighbor Pedro looks interesting. I think that was by Devolver Digital at E3. That was the one with the guy who does all of the gunplay stuff. It was like side-scrolling. It was like platform side-scrolling, but with slow-mo gunplay. It was actually quite fun. It was actually quite fun. Why am I in a vat of lemonade, though? I don't know. Maybe that's how you absorb nutrients in the future. You just lie in a vat of lemonade. People don't eat anymore. They just soak the sugar through the skin. In the future, everyone is diabetic. Project Brutality is built on top of Brutal Doom with zero support from the Brutal Doom dev now because they pissed the dude off. When I think of the story, you know, there's this whole whirlwind of shit surrounding Brutal Doom, Project Brutality, anything with brutality in it seems to have some shit involved in it when it comes to the modding community at large, the author, the assets they use, the methods they use to create the assets. And I'm just here just looking at all this stuff going on and going, where's the fucking popcorn? Bring me the fucking popcorn. Go ring Keemstar, see if he's got any surplus popcorn. Just fucking airdrop it for me. And it makes me laugh, it really does. Oh yeah, Metal Wolf Chaos! Yes! I can't believe I forgot about that. Metal Wolf Chaos. Devolver is releasing Metal Wolf Chaos. I have been so eager to play that game for years. I have only known of what Metal Wolf Chaos through the clips, through the voice acting, and to get my hands on that fucking game. I don't know if you know, I love mecha. I really do. I love mecha. I love big stumpy mechs. I love mechs in many varieties. Hail to the king, baby. And I'm looking forward to it. There needs to be more of it. There seems to be some kind of drought when it comes to that kind of game. I mean, as much as I hate Konami, if it turns out to be a really good port and remaster of Zone of the Enders, the second runner, you get my money. I'm sorry, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. You put out a good product, you get my money. That's how it works. Why are you... You got a bloody knife in your hand. You know, if I had to decide who to kill here, you're probably... You know what, you're going. You're leaving. You're just not needed. Oh, you should be able to blow it up. Just saying. Just saying. Is this a nightclub? This is great. It's just all it's missing. All it's missing is a disco ball. All it's missing is a disco ball. MechWarrior Online's been pretty meh lately. I tried MechWarrior Online. Wasn't my speed. I'm a fan of high-speed robot action. I want another Armored Core game. You just reminded me. FromSoft, why are you dicking around doing some VR art game? I want another Armored Core, or at the very least, get Armored Core 4 and Armored Core Foranza remastered and available on PC. Icarus needs that sweet, sweet robot heroin injected into his eyeballs yesterday. I love that game. I love Armored Core. For all of you out there that only know FromSoft in the capacity of Bloodborne and Dark Souls, you're missing out. You're missing out. You really are. You really are. Hi Korea, seeing how we've opened the hype station, you'll drive the Golden Souls 2 train. To that, I will reply, toot toot. When's it out? When's it out? It's out on the 28th of June. I know because I checked the Zed Doom forums with a near slavish obsession. That's the day before my birthday, by the way. Hint? Maybe. So you may get another session like this where I play something that I have not previously done a Doom Mod Madness video on. I might just go straight to stream and say, let's check it out. Let's check it out. But for the case of Golden Souls 2, I think I may... I don't know, I'm in two minds, you see, because June 29th is my birthday. Ah, fuck it. Well, I'll get some beer in. Get some more beer in. Let's make it a party. Play some Golden Souls 2, see how far we get with the brand new Doom mod that everyone's been waiting for. Then we have cake. You can send cake through the internet, right? That's how cake works. There is no context for what's happening, by the way. If you're just turning up and you're wanting context for why I'm in a nightclub shooting Nazi strippers, deal with it. Deal with it. Those are my words of wisdom for you. Booze and cake. Booze and cake. That is how it's gonna go. Unemployed newbie, you played Shogo as well. Shogo's good. I wish Shogo worked on Windows 10. It does. You can get Shogo Mobile Armor Division working, but you cannot get it doing anything stable. I had to get a refund off GOG because it wouldn't friggin' work. Magnus, I am the cake, and the cake is me. Oh shit! No, I don't want to end the game. I want a quick save. Captain Lagbeard, if you have a PlayStation 4 or a Vita, you would recommend importing a copy of a few recent Super Robot Wars games for Mecha Action, although turn-based strategy isn't that high on the action. I was eager to check out Front Mission, like the early Front Mission titles. There was a few of them that I really wanted to play, but I never got into them. And Try17, thank you very much for following. And Klitcha, I saw the bit. Saw that bit. Thank you for the bit. It may be the equivalent of a penny, but thank you all the same. I can get a 1 penny sweet. Used to be a thing in the UK. 1 penny sweets. Used to be able to go to the local corner shop or whatever, and you'd have a whole bunch of sweets. It only cost a penny each. But because we now live in a dystopian future, they no longer cost a penny. We live in interesting and dystopic times. Yeah. Inkle, before I quit out completely, I should ID KFA because I don't think we saw the slot 7 gun. You are correct, and this feels like the perfect opportunity to do so because I have completed the first episode of this. If you're just turning up, you're a little late. I've completed the first full episode of Midgard Outlaw. I've done the preview map of the road to Wellville, and we're currently on Girls' Night Out. Funky. Very funky. Mikey Dog, you're so used to watching these streams on YouTube, you keep forgetting you can interact. I imagine it's a very strange and amazing new feeling. So, slot 7. Actually, yeah, let's find out what's in slot 7. So, in terms of weaponry, we got the scout knife, which fires the blade out into people's faces, which is pretty badass. We got the regular old pistol. We got the spaz. We've also got, on the same slot, I might add, the Shit Creek Scattergun. That is actually its name. What else have we got? We got the machine gun, the assault rifle. We got the rocket launcher. We got the Gauss cannon. with all of its pew-pewness and noisy cricket-esqueness. And we've also got, this is slot 7. Not so sure about that one. Not so sure about that one. There is a slot 8, so slot 7. This weapon model is the Firewall, I believe, from Rise of the Triad. I recognize this Firewall because I played a shitload of Rise of the Triad back in the day. It seems to be an upgrade on the Gauss Cannon. If anything, I feel like the Gauss Cannon could easily be folded into this. So it's basically a Gauss Cannon... Oh, Jesus Christ. A Gauss Cannon with more kick. I gotta get rid of the bees up here. Ah, it's got like an area of an effect thing going on as well. But, oop. On slot 8, we got the minigun. And I've got to say, I think this sprite needs work. I'm just going to say it. I think this sprite needs work. It's a little iffy. A little iffy. I mean, I got no doubt that it's a powerful weapon, but still. Okay, so we're not getting through the... Even though... Oh, jeez. What is with my health? Can I just give health? Because otherwise, this is going to be a constant train of death. Like, Corius, you probably not watch my Golden Souls 2 stream, because chances are high you'll be busy playing it yourself. Well, I do not blame you. I do not blame you. If you wanna experience it for yourself, you do that. But I'm thinking, personally, I'm not going to be able to wait. And I'd rather share it. I'd rather share the experience. So I'm going to be playing that blind. I'm going to be playing Golden Souls 2 as far as I can. The minigun isn't supposed to be a weapon you find normally in this game? We've got to agree on the Daka though when you just hold down the fire button. It ain't too shabby. It ain't too shabby at all. Murder everyone. So, what was I missing? There's the exit, which is the blue door, so I don't want to go through that just yet. I'm trying to figure out where the other key card would have been in the first place. That's what I like to do when I've got IDKFA engaged in any kind of mod. I'm just like, okay, so how would it normally work anyway? I'm going to try and follow the path of this map as best I can, even with IDKFA engaged. Which gives me all of the maps, all of the keys even. I don't think I've been... I have been upstairs. But I haven't been through... Have I been through here? I have been through here. I have to have been. And dude, you love the Pillar of Skulls just casually there in the strip club. I mean, how else are you gonna know that there's a blue skull door nearby? Wait, come on now. Come on now. So, where haven't I explored? So, the trouble with symmetrical levels every now and again is that it's kind of tricky to remember where you're going and where you've been. You didn't see anything, chat. You didn't see anything. You didn't see a thing. Anyone asks you, you weren't here. You weren't here. You didn't see that. She's fine. She's okay. The nipples are below the waterline. The nipples are below the waterline. Of all the things I didn't expect to see today, it was Pixel Tits. I thought I left Pixel Tits behind with H-Doom. I honestly did. I thought I left Pixel Tits behind with HDIM. But no, here they are. Flaunting themselves provocatively on my stream. Oh, there's the yellow key. Thank you. So, where do I need to put that yellow key? Those were some trucker titties, Captain Kaylee. I've never heard that phrase before. That's a new one. That is genuinely a new one. I don't think until this very day in my life, at the age of 30-something, have I heard the phrase trucker titties. Or if I had, I'd probably struck them from my memory. Pixel tits. Pixel tits can be our always start star. The Mantis, great to catch Doomod Madness live. How you doing, Pixel tits? This is how it ends. I'm glad you can come. I'm glad you could come along to this stream. Probably the last one I'll ever do now, considering Twitch is gonna ban me. Where does this keycard go? Gotta go somewhere around here. Ah, this one because it's got the yellow light. Got the yellow light. Evil gamer, that sounds like a great insult. Trucker titties. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Or if it is, I make my own fun. Do we have any other slot weapons? Does it only get up? It goes up to 8. It goes up to 8. So we've been through the weapons. We got the scout knife. We got the pistol. We got the mighty foot. Shotguns of various varieties. There's gotta be a switch I can pull around here. Gotta be. Gotta be, otherwise there's no point. Ah, it's a valve. Twisty turny boy. But yeah, just trying to follow the thread. Trying to follow the thread at a level, pixel tits or otherwise. Keycard goes between the titties. The big fat pixel tats. Like Curious, that was surprising. You honestly did find it pathetic that I have to care about that. I mean, don't they have an adult filter? Twitch does have an adult filter. I do have this Twitch channel flagged as for mature audiences. But if you read the terms of service, that strays into the grey area of pornographic content, because apparently you can kill as many people as you like. This is the great hypocrisy, ladies and gentlemen. The great hypocrisy of our times. You can go to the cinema and watch hundreds of people be mowed down in front of your eyes, but the moment someone flashes a nipple, think of the children. Think of the children. Think of those poor, tiny little minds that up until the age of 1, 2, I don't know when they stop breastfeeding, have been sucking on said nipples. You know, it's just... We live in a society. We live in a society, people. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Me, personally, I love tits. Tits are fantastic. All shapes and sizes, love them. But, you know, it's just in polite company, you can't share that, that passion, you see. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Everyone knows it's a thing, but for some reason, you kind of have to, you know, just focus on the killing. Just focus on the killing. Focus on the blood. Focus on the guts. On the indiscriminate slaughter that I'm engaging in. The fact that I'm shooting unarmed people in this mod that clearly can't shoot back. Clearly that is worse. Clearly that is worse. Pixel Tits, thank you very much for following. I just knew there was someone out there that understood exactly what I was on about, and clearly Pixel Tits was the person. May you live long in the Kako Club, my friend. God, I love Twitch. But for all of the shit, you really do get you really do get good moments out of Twitch, I gotta say. I love what I do and I do what I love. So blue skull. That means I've technically finished the level. There you go. There you go. So really, when it comes to me putting this on YouTube, when I eventually upload this to YouTube, it won't be the copyright music that stops this from being advertiser friendly. It's gonna be the pixel titties. How did I spell that wrong? It's 2 R's, not 2 S's. It was the tits. They distracted me. That's why they're banned. Anyway. I'm not really sure what to do from this point onwards. I've got half an hour to kill. I've got half an hour to kill. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I've pretty much done. Oh no, not the lemonade jar again. We've had too many titties. We've had too many titties. It's lewd enough as it is. It's now an 18+ stream. So who wants to play text to speech, Dim? Screw it. I got nothing better to do for the next half an hour. Let's play text to Doom. What maps have I got? I've not got a lot of maps actually. I'm just gonna have a look in my my little research pile here. I had a little bit of a clear out, you see, of all the maps that I've got. Got text to Doom. Show off quick champions. On a Doom stream? Are you kidding me? People want text to Doom. Text to Doom on Deus Vault 1. Sure you don't want Deus Vault 2 as well? Deus Vault, they're both quite interesting. Screw it, let's do Deus Vault. I'll download it just because I saw it. Because I got nothing better to do. Johnny wants a Terry Wad. Oh, maybe not today. Maybe not today. Maybe some other time. Righty. So I got Text to Doom. I got Deus Vault. We're doing it. It's happening. World first. World first, people. You get to see my first experience of these two things together. Let's rock! Not showing up on screen. I may have to... Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. We're fine. We're A-okay. Billy Hunted play H-Doom YOLO. Like, Curious, the funny part about the titties hypocrisy is that you're asexual. Usually don't get something from TNA. We live in a society. Screw it. Ultra violence. I'm turning up my volume for this.
Bang, 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 bang.
Loving the music. I'm gonna try and pump this up actually. I'm gonna pump this up a little higher.
Bang, bang, bang.
This is beautiful.
Bang. Oh, it got brute.
I got to admire the time it must have taken. Badoo.
Power up.
Bear in mind, I've never played Deus Vault 1 before.
Doesn't work. Bang. Bang. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. B doesn't work. Nord growl.
There we go.
Bang. Monster.
You know, the only thing that would make this better... The only thing that would make this better is if every... is if every soundtrack for every MIDI was done text-to-speech as well. With that voice. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Some dude just doing the do-do-doos. What are we playing here? We're rounding out the rest of this with Text to Doom. Because I've got nothing better to do with my time right now.
Doesn't work. Open. Snort. Punch.
I think this works best when you've got a crap load of enemies. This works when you've got so many overlapping noises that you're just like, wait, what did that... What did that just say? I love that that is just pain. Pain. I've got to be honest though, I do feel that this would work better with a very British text-to-speech voice rather than the American one. I'm wondering if that's an option. I am wondering if that's an option. Let me find out. Can you change the accent of the text-to-speech? Gameplay. I don't think so. I don't think so. Charleston, it's the text-to-speech mod. It is! Of course it is. This is probably the perfect opportunity for me to play it. Badoo.
Boom. Check. Boom. Check.
It's a masterpiece. I got to admit, it is a masterpiece, hands down. I love mini-mods. I love mini-mods because you just get the ultimate kind of condensing down of a dumb idea. It's perfect.
Power up.
I love that there's noises for the doors opening as well.
Boom. Check. Boom. Check. Boom.
King Carl, have I played this map before? No, I haven't played Deus Vault 1. I've played Deus Vault 2, but I've not played this.
Boom. Check. Boom. Check. Boom. Check. Boom. Check. Boom. Check. Bang.
What was that? What was that?
Doesn't work.
Okay. So yeah, this is as blind as I'm gonna get when it comes to come to a map.
Boom. Check. Oh, a gun.
There we go. There we go. I don't know if jumping is meant to be enabled, but I'm doing it anyway because screw it. Now I'm stuck. Back.
Boof.
Fuck.
Bang.
I'm clipping it.
Boof.
ID clip. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Big red button, that's where I was meant to go. This is fine. This is how it was meant to be played. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's starting to heat up. You see, the imps have got the British snort. Snarf. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. King Carl, this map's really good with Colorful Hell and Russian Overkill. Oh, I can imagine with this quantity of enemies kicking around. This is great. It's one of those where if you're not sold on the idea, it really is one of those kind of things where you just play it, and the longer you play it, the stupider it gets, and the more you laugh. It's that simple. It's that simple. And I'm nearly dead.
boom, check check, 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 boom, check check.
I'm really not sure how I'm meant to deal with this many imps. Let's see. Anything I've missed through this ways? Nah, that ain't gonna be it. That ain't gonna be it. I think all the levels get progressively more detailed in Deus Vault 1 as well. Cool. Hey, there we go. That's what I was after. I was thinking I needed something a little bit more substantial. It's having a really weird effect on my ears. I think there's something kind of beautiful about having the Terminator 2 theme going on the background as well. It just works. It just works. Goes here to Dana, you wanna with the plasma rifle, and the BFG sounds like, oh, I will. I'll do it before I finish this. I'll do it.
Doesn't work.
I'll do it.
Boom. Click. Clock. Clock. Boom. Click. Clock. Clock. Boom. Click. Clock. Clock. Ow. That mildly stings.
Screw it. Here comes another Chinese earthquake. Too soon. Too soon.
Open. Voodoo. Poof.
If you're wondering the reference on that one, that was the Moonbase Alpha text-to-speech thing. When you gib an enemy, it says nice and creamy. Really? That's strange. That is very strange. I missed the secret switch. You know what I'm like with secrets?
Doesn't work.
He couldn't have said it better if I hadn't have said it myself. What?
Doesn't work.
Exactly. You mean that secret switch? There you go. There you go. You get a secret switch. You get a secret switch. Everyone gets a secret switch. What are we doing again? Ooh, plasma gun. Zap! It's the word zap. That's what they went with. They went with step. The arachnotrons just go step, step, step. But yeah, this is definitely a mod that works best with huge crowds of enemies. I think I saw Joel playing this with nuts. I don't know how he was able to maintain that frame rate, but still. I honestly don't know what else I can say. I really don't. It's one of them mods. It's one of them mods where nothing more really needs to be said. You play it, and this is what playing it is like. This is the Text to Doom experience. And Encon, thank you very much for the host, no less. Appreciate it. Floating meatball down. I approve. I approve. I approve.
Oh my god. Monster.
There's got to be another switch. I'm sure of it.
Oh my god. Power up.
Gotta love that. That's a good noise.
Here comes the smackdown.
Oh, we're gonna get the rocket launcher soon by the looks of it. Those of you asking for it. That's probably why this was a good choice. It gives you all of the weapons. Flash one, there's also another speech for all the power-ups. Wait, you forgot the name of the mods. Encon, you like the look of the map, but the TTS thing's already getting on your nerves and you've only just got to hit. Well, that is the entire gimmick. That is the joke. That's the joke. It's okay to be annoyed by it. Personally, I'm finding it quite funny. A nice change of pace. There it is. There's the rocket launch here. It does boom boom. It's boom. It goes boom boom. The rocket goes boom boom. If you didn't know, it's like a children's picture book. The duck goes quack. The dog goes woof. The plasma gun goes. That's how it goes. Like curious, there's only one way to make it better. When used alongside Fractal Doom, the monster side should determine the voice's pitch. Yeah, so with the tiny imps, it should be really high pitched text to speech. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be legit great. I want that to be a thing. We need mods specifically tailored to be used alongside text to speech Doom. That's how it should work. How it should work. Have I killed all the chain gunners yet? I don't think I have. Still got a few left. It is that thing where I've played Doom for so long, I know what it should sound like. It's surreal. It is very surreal. Oh god, is that a friggin' mastermind? This is fun.
That mildly stings.
Here comes the smackdown.
Was that the noise? Was that the noise the Spider Mastermind makes? How are you supposed to hide from that fucking Spider Mastermind then? Boom flow. Boom flow. Hide in the blue place. Ah, I get you.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work anymore. I gotta admit, this section gets pretty dull when you have to just finish everything though, Flo. Unless I can just go through the... Is the yellow key right in the middle? Nope. Nope. Let's get the BFG out. Say what? What was that? Fuzzy wow shush. Okay, that is the official canon noise for what this does. Oh, that was a button? Okay. Oh, wait, no, wrong thing.
Mildly stings.
Just mildly, though. Just mildly. What did the Revenant say? Did the Revenant say it's boning time? I'm gonna have to listen out for that again if I find a Revenant. I'm really gonna have to listen out for that.
Open.
Okay.
Open. Open.
Okay, we've all been through these parts. That is fine.
Open. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
Doesn't work.
Do I have to be coming through the other side? Or do I hear the arch vial? Guess I'm going through the big old teleporter then. Or not. I get the feeling a cyber demon's supposed to come through that. It's just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Open. Oof. Ouchie. Monster. Beep. Shop.
I'm a little lost. I'm a little lost. I think I've broken the sequence of this level. Pretty sure I have. Trying to figure out if there's anywhere else I can go. I could try using debug commands to spawn monsters in a controlled environment, or I could just load up Kinsey's test map. That's the other thing I could do. Ah, okay. Text to Doom plus High Noon Drifter. All the speech is Western slang. Yes! Make it happen.
A secret has been revealed.
Very literal. Very literal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I see you, bitch.
Yeah, that's the arch file.
I don't see you.
Yep, that's the arch file. I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, don't know what I was expecting.
I see you, bitch.
Power up. Ouchie. Ow. That mild. Ouchie. Ow.
You know what? IDDQ do it. And resurrect.
That mildly stings.
I don't think we got the noise, the death noise.
Chop.
Here comes flying lightning.
Boom. Click. Clock. Clack. Boom. Click. Clock. Clack.
But yeah, I'm not sure I'm supposed to be down here, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, no, I can go down here. Pink color went supposed to ID KFA. Ah, I know that. Oh shit. Wrong way, wrong way.
Chop.
And Con, you heard something say marshmallow.
Monster. Chop. Scratch. Power.
Now I'm hoping there is a cyber demon in this. Because otherwise, we will be missing out.
Power up. Oof.
I forgot how harsh the original invincibility thing was.
Doesn't work.
It stings the eyes ever so slightly.
Open.
And for that I
Secret
apologize.
has been revealed.
I don't see shit, Captain. Turning everything negative makes it really hard to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah. Ah, good. There we go. There we go. Yeah, flash some more. Give me that sweet epilepsy. Okay.
Doesn't work.
You love the lift noise, Valida? It's great. It's very much on point. It is very much on point.
Doesn't work.
So we got the two invincibility things.
Doesn't work.
We got this. Apparently, doesn't work. Apparently, you shoot it. Oh shit! Crumbling bone noises. Where's my BFG? This is fun. Yeah, considering this is my first time playing it, I have absolutely no guilt about doing IDDQD. Get rid of the fat piece of crap. Go on. Show me your moves. You see, I thought they would have done the swah, swah, swah thing as well. Splash Woman, whoever thought of text-to-speech as a godsend. I know there's a guy who actually did this with his actual voice. He recorded all of the lines manually instead of doing text-to-speech. I'm pretty sure the Barons call me an asshole. I'm reasonably sure they call me an asshole. You asshole.
Power up. Power up.
Not sure what that noise was. It was a noise. It sounded like a belch. I just want to see that cyber demon. I just want to see that cyber demon.
Power up.
Arbiter, so IDDQD is God mode. Yes! IDDQD is God mode, IDKFA is give all weapons. I'm trying to remember what ID is popped was. There's ID clip, but I think that is different. Was it ID piss popped? It gives you all items? I can't remember. I can't remember. There was a cheat to give you all of the it was like the map and the night vision, all that kind of stuff. Sure of it. And Con, did I not hear it saying marshmallow? Oh, is that what it was saying? I just couldn't recognize the noise. That's what it was. You know, sometimes when you hear something and you can't quite understand what it's actually saying, so you try and rationalize it. That was pretty much me. There we go. There it is. Everything dead? I think everything's dead. There's a lot of dead things. Could you imagine if I played this with freaking ketchup? You let me in?
Doesn't work.
You let me in? What? What? I'm confused. I'm confused. Is there something I need to shoot? Killed the thing. Ah, okay. 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 I'm getting the logic of it now. I'm getting the logic of it.
Power up. Oof.
This is gonna be another shitload of enemies, isn't it? That's just the way of the world.
Power up.
Here it is. How many cyber demons? So I'm trying to remember, is Deus Vult more than one level? Because this is still the first level. I'm sure it's more than one level. Do these actually die? It's kind of an underwhelming noise. I was hoping for something more. Cinnamon God mode? Yeah. I'm only playing this as a goof. I'm only playing this as a goof because I got some time left over and I wanted to play text-to-speech. Wanna play noob? You gotta change stream now? Okay, so that was the noise. There's way more levels, King Cull. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. You know what, let's take IDDQD off and see what happens. I'm gonna guess death. I'm gonna guess very swift and painful death. Because... Yep. There you go. There you go. That was the text-to-speech experience. I hope you enjoyed. That killed half an hour, by the way. That killed perfectly half an hour. But I got that out the way. I've been meaning to do it for a while, and to be honest, there it is. That's text-to-speech. You know when people say you're gonna do a Doom Mod Madness on it? Even a mini Mod Madness, I don't think I'd be able to get much out of it. I know I had that first one where it was really short, like a minute, but sometimes I feel like I'm taking the piss when I make a video about that kind of stuff. That was the end of the first level. That switched open the bars. Ah, no. This was a goof anyway. This was a goof. Anyway, this is where I wrap it up, ladies and gents. I hope you've enjoyed the show. This has just been a bonus bit at the end of the Midgard Outlaw stream. If you were thinking this was Midgard Outlaw, you are very sorely mistaken. This is not representative of that mod in any way, shape, or form. First of all, it doesn't have pixel tits. There you go. That's the big difference. The big difference between the two. But yes, everyone download it. Give it a go. Play it with Russian Overkill. And play Midgard Outlaw as well. I enjoyed what I played of it. I'm looking forward to more of it. Should be interesting. I gotta say, it doesn't... someone mentioned it had a moving vehicle level that was gonna be, you know, woo, blow my mind kind of thing. The one in Strange Eons is still my tip-top kind of favorite moving vehicle level. I think it's called Juggernaut in Strange Eons. You'll know it when you play it. It's this great big giant tank level that is moving as you play through it. It's great. It's fantastic. Combine text to Doom with ouch. No. Lol, no. And Bully Hunted, thank you for the bit. Thank you for the bitty bit. Itty bitty bit. But yes. It's been wild. It's been interesting. Crucially, it's been fun. And welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the subs, the resubs, and the occasional bit or two. It's been an interesting Friday. It's been an interesting edition of Doom Mod Madness Live. And immediately after this, if you cast your eyes over onto my YouTube channel, the newest edition of Doom Mod Madness will be ready for you to just consume. Nycorius, you're gonna make pixel tits a raining joke. You're gonna make it rain pixel tits, or you're gonna make it a running joke. I think you meant you're gonna make it a running joke. That sounds more accurate. Have I played Tim Allen Doom, Alejandro? No. Apparently it's really complicated to get working. Really complicated to get working. Apparently it only works through Linux, I think? I could be completely talking out of my backside, but... Anyway. This is where I say goodbye. I'm gonna do the Terminator exit. Let's do that. Thanks for watching.